You have now entered the Stormcast. Cruising speeds are set. The destination has been mapped. You are now on a journey with the greatest host, the Stormcast. Action Jack, Nintendo Cisco, Geronimo, Trey Vito, Sandstorm McDowell. Hypervision goggles should be securely fastened to properly see the truth presented. Get ready, Stormtroopers, for another Stormcast. Grab your snacks, grab your drink. Don't blink, or you'll miss the Stormcast. Here we go.
Turn this up! Am I supposed to say it?
Yeah. That's all you.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Keeping it in. We're keeping it in.
Welcome back to another Stormcast. I am here with the crew, like usual. I am starting off today's podcast. Request from Sandstorm because I have the icebreaker for today and some other stuff or whatever like that. But I got my fellow pod members. Cisco, what's going on with you, man? How you?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Good. It's been a good week, productive. We'll get more into that later, but yeah, it's been a good week.
All right, my main man, Toronto Mo. What's cracking with you, man? How you doing today?
What up? As y'all can see, I have not yielded, for I am not sick. That's why I was out last week. I was under the weather, came out of nowhere, but I'm back with a vengeance. Glad to be here.
Exactly. Before we say what's up to the main man, what's going on with everybody in the chat? Who we got in here? We got Exodia in here, Dark Void. What's going on with you guys? J Biggs, what's cracking? What up? Who is this? This one right here. This.
Darius Shines.
Darius Shines.
Man, shout outs to Darius Shine. He been here for the last.
He been here for a minute.
Yeah, last
That's
3
what's
weeks.
up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Not. We're gonna have to give you a new nickname though. We're gonna have to give you a Stormcast nickname. But definitely, welcome. But for our main man, what's cracking with you?
Oh, not much.
Mr. Sandstorm, I think they already
heard.
You gotta find that track, bro.
That's a DJ Sandstorm line. Y'all ain't really heard of that. That's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Y'all know nothing about that. But I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. Vito, how you doing?
Tired. Very tired. Didn't sleep yesterday. Well, I did sleep last night. But basically what happens is, I work those weird hours. So, from the time that I got off at work up until the time that I did the Nunami podcast, sleep. I had to rip and run. I had to go get rent. And when I got the rent, I got the notification that my purchase came in. Went to go get that. Had to go get my dog from my grandparents' house. So I didn't sleep. Oh, and then I made a video. You know what I'm saying? First time ever doing a video like that because I didn't know what to do. But definitely, man, I was busy but didn't sleep. So when I fell asleep for like almost like an hour. And for some reason, my little Pokemon sleep type thing was telling me, dude, you was up sleepwalking. I was moving around. I didn't even realize that I was doing
wow.
it. Yeah.
Wow.
Like there was stuff I was doing, like literally, I did not know. My mom makes a cough syrup, right? I didn't realize that I poured it out on accident without even knowing that I did it. So when I woke up this morning, because I had like a little, you know what I mean? I was like, where the cough syrup? And then I was looking, I was like, oh my God. Then I saw the jar sitting in the sink, and I was like,
Oh man.
what just happened? Happened? Yeah, so yeah, I must get sleep or I'll start doing stuff like that. But other than that, I'm great.
Glad you're safe and sound, bro.
Yeah, but at least I wasn't out on my balcony screaming and stuff like that.
You know what I mean?
What
is going on? What's wrong with this man?
Yo.
And then he go like this. Help!
Or somebody just see me just standing on the balcony still like this, like, and they be like,
this
is
man
he okay?
He
Someone doing well with
insidious
his
right
chest.
now. What is going on? What is that's insidious. I seen that before.
and somebody call the police, they get their little floodlight and they just flash it, sir. Sir.
we're doing a wellness check. Are you okay, sir? Say something if you can hear us, or we will storm your front door. We don't need none of that.
All right, guys, let's get into our icebreaker for today. So today's icebreaker, in the excitement, in the spirit of the Super Mario Galaxy movie coming out, I had a question of what if the creators gave us a chance to give them an idea for a new character introduced in this new Mario Galaxy movie. Basically, what character would you create yourself as a fan to give to the creators to say, hey, can you put this in the movie and in future possible games? What character would this character be? What would his skill set be? What would their name be? And what would be like a bit of an origin story? Start off with Sandstorm.
Okay. That's a good question.
Hey, turn your mic up. I don't think I hear you.
Am I not loud? Oh, I'm not. Hold on. Okay. Am I better?
Yeah, you good.
Oh,
You good.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's a good question. Because originally I was thinking like, what character is already in there that like we see but don't really get any face time.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the characters, I don't even know his name actually, to be honest with you. But he's the zipper mouth frog. You know what I mean? That's what I call him, the zipper mouth frog.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is.
I call it the money frog. He has a name. It has a name.
Yeah.
The money
you're trying
frog thing from like Mario 64.
Yeah, so originally I was gonna go with him, like, oh man, it would be dope if he had a backstory. And I feel like it's not him, obviously. I gotta create my own person. But I feel like if it was Zipper Mouth Frog, I feel like he would sound like Peter Griffin. Like
I'm gonna go where nobody gets hurt.
Yeah. You want some more coins? You want some more coins, Lost? Stack them up. But no, if I had to pick a character or make up some sort of character, as weird as it would be, I think I would add another dinosaur character. You know, like on some Barney type stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, some Yoshi's Island or whatever.
yeah, because like it's a gang of Yoshis. So you know, there's dinosaur, but like, you know, there's other dinosaurs. There is literally other dinosaurs that you see, like in Super Mario World. You know, or not Super Mario World. Yeah, Super Mario World. It's like the second level. You like jump on top of the dinosaur who's got the little horn for you know.
Oh yeah, that game did have a lot of dinosaurs.
Yeah, and then you see Triceratops and Mario Wonder. So it's not like there's no other dinosaur. We just get another dinosaur for him. And the backstory would probably be one of those Triceratops, like in Wonder, you know, had a baby and he just got left behind. And I don't even want Mario to find him. I don't even want Yoshi to find him. I want that Toad's dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey Mario! I got a dinosaur too! You know, like one of those. I do a crazy good Toad, y'all. But I think it would be dope for it to be another dinosaur and maybe I don't want to try Triceratops. Let him get a pterodactyl. Let him have a flying pterodactyl. And every time he jump on the back of it, he like grab the neck. You know what I'm saying? Like choke the mess out of him. You know, so he start flying. You know what I'm saying? You know, like one of those. You punch a Yoshi in the back of the head to stick the tongue out. You grab the neck of the pterodactyl to make him fly. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
So yeah, And eventually that man gonna talk to you. You know, like not like Yoshi, not like Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? Like he get choked one too many times, he'd be like, "Hey, stop it, stop it. We ain't doing that no more." Like on some what's my Denzel? Like on some, you know what we're not gonna do around here? Let me tell you what we're not gonna do around here. Because hold on, let me explain to you what we're not gonna do around here. We're not gonna be choking people out around here. You understand me? You understand me? Yeah, I think that would be my character. It'd be a flying. You got to give him a color though, because he just can't be brown. You know what I mean? So let's give him like a weird color. Yoshi's green, and you got blue and red and pink and purple Yoshis. Man, let's make him a orange pterodactyl. We got an orange Yoshi? I don't think we got an orange Yoshi.
No.
I don't think so. I think every color but orange and purple. Well,
yeah. Let's orange pterodactyl. That's what his name. And his name is Vito gonna know where this came from. His name is Petey. You know what I'm saying? Petey the
dang, Petey about to run Petey out of business.
Petey the pterodactyl. That man, me. That's for some of y'all. Well, all of y'all who don't know. Petey is the name of my first dog, and that boy was old and he was mean. He was a little schnauzer.
He was a killer. He was a myth.
You could never see his eyes, but when you did, it was like, bet you won't mess with me. Like, bet you won't mess with me. No.
Yeah, right.
He was a myth. Like he was a dog in the shadows. Like literally, he was on that porch. And it was always dark on that porch. Even in the day, you would never see him. It was like he was like lurking. And you go out there in the porch if you want to. And Sandstorm had toys out there that I wanted, that I left out there.
Right. That's right.
I remember I went out one time and I tried to go get that toy. And out of nowhere, that was almost like the dun 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 dun, you know what I'm saying? Like the shark attack was about to happen. Oh snap! And then there's like a screen door. So I'm trying to open the screen.
Oh yeah, that slider is heavy.
Yeah, that
slider is heavy.
Trauma. Petey the pterodactyl.
Petey the pterodactyl, y'all.
Petey the pterodactyl.
All right. We'll go with you.
So, all right. So, okay. So for me, it's gonna be a Goomba variant, Magic Goomba, and it's basically Hagrid's head from Harry Potter.
Oh
so
wow!
It's just a head with a big beard and like little stubby feet, and he's got food in the beard. So if you stomp on him, like magically, like power-ups would come out of him.
Hey,
you step on him, and like he'll be like, oh, and then, like his little beard, like little vines, just kind of like, I don't know what's this movement called? Like we'll just like out, like, and then like a mushroom will pop out. That's his
like tentacles, like tentacles,
yeah, like tentacles, like you like stomp on him, he's like ah, and then like a magic mushroom will come out and get a power up.
A magic mushroom?
He's got to make that noise.
He's got to make a funny noise.
And then like he's got the little teeth sticking out, so Hagrid, but like at the edge he's got like little dog teeth sticking out like the Goomba.
Yo, that would be dope.
And in the movies, you know, he wouldn't be like just a common enemy. He would be like, they captured him and they're like, take us to Bowser, and he would be like part of the journey, but he's just like, it's like an anti-hero. Like he was nice throughout the movie, but he's always like getting stomped on or something. was abused. That's Magic Goomba right there.
He was
Like, just imagine a haggard head with feet. This crazy.
Or Wizard Mario.
Does he have the hair too? Like the hair that come down? Like
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
the way he cut around.
I would say yes, and then when like you step on his head, the hair comes off, so it becomes a Goomba.
Oh, so it's like takes two jumps.
It takes
to
two
get him.
jumps.
Like a
First jump, so the hair comes off, so he's like bald like a Goomba, and then the second one, and then the power comes out of him.
a magic Goomba.
Magic
Nice.
Goomba. And then they'll make it happen.
He looks up at his head like, I'm bald.
I'm bald. Wake up, I'm bald.
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. Oh, man. All right. Geronimo.
Okay, so I don't, and y'all can correct me because maybe I'm a little behind my Mario characters and beings and whatnot, but I would like them to add like a sea lion that can also fly. And the reason why, yeah, because like, and then because it'll be like part of like it'll be a, let's say they're like also from like Yoshi's Island or whatever. There's like some unknown like group of funny sea lions in the Mario where they gotta be a little quirky, and like when Mario meets them or whatever, Mario gets a new ability. Not like he takes their hat or something crazy like that, becomes them or whatever, but he gets the ability to not only swim quickly underwater, but he can like launch out and then fly.
Ah.
Yeah.
Things are like their little.
Yeah, they're flippers. They'll fly like that. And then he'll make the Hong Kong noises like the sea lions be making. Those animals are hilarious, bro. Like they're adorable, but they're also hilarious because they used to be doing stuff, man. They used to be doing stuff. They're literally sea dogs, bro. Like they're literally just sea puppies, man. I don't know what they would be called though. I'd have to think of a Mario type name for them. Oh, I know. Just call them sea pups. Boom. Sea pups. Not sea lions. Sea pups. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Coming to a Mario RPG near you.
Yeah. That's what reminded me of like a.
Yeah.
Well, it reminds me of your idea. I keep picturing it in like Mario 3 World.
Oh yeah. That's
Mario
actually,
and stuff. Like,
yeah, because like you have times where he's in 2D, but you'll go in the water in the lower part, and there's some parts that's like upper and it's on land or something like that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Just need more sea lions.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
J Biggs, you funny.
J Big said, what he said, Fireball Brothers?
Yeah, he said Fireball Brothers, and he said that.
He said the Jackson Brothers.
That's guy.
That's not. Oh no. Hey, little dude, hand me $1. Hey, cause that's Betsy. I think everybody hates Chris.
Right.
Little dude from down the street. Let me borrow $1.
Were we talking about Risky last week? We were out of Risky.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what I miss?
Darius said probably we're just gonna call you Shine. Shine said probably someone with ties to Sunshine, to the Sunshine games.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I can use that to kind of put Professor Egad and more Mario things agenda.
Right.
He's related. He made the flood things. He made everything. The jetpack, the rocket one, the hover, the boost. He made all of it. His face in all the boxes. Put him in the movie or a movie or the Luigi's Mansion movie, whatever.
Good.
I can't wait for him to show up. He got.
We need to get some yabbles stuff.
Vito, what would your creative character?
You know, it's crazy. I thought of one, and I don't know how possible to be seeing the family already, but I was like, add a little sister in there, and she had like pink suspenders, like a Mario sister or something like that. She got pink suspenders and a bow or whatever, and she's like this quirky, just always wanted like go on adventures with them and help them out and type stuff. But she's secretly like a genius, so she can
Mario
kind of help the
sister.
Bowser and stuff. But
She
yeah,
like a
like a little
Dee Dee.
Mario series. Huh?
She like a Dee Dee. Dee Dee!
Not as
But
dumb,
smart.
but yeah.
I was
Dee Dee.
watching Dexter's Lab last night. Shout out to Tubi. Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
But yeah. And then I couldn't think of her name. It have to be some kind of Italian.
Oh, yeah. Right. You got Mario, you got the Ouija.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she gotta have an Italian name.
What was
What is it?
Michael Corleone's sister name? The one that be tripping and stuff.
Michael
What's her name?
Corleone.
Yeah, off the Godfather. It was like,
Oh, the Godfather.
let me see. They'll probably be like along the lines of that name.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's so many A names at the end of these. Zoe, Ava, Vera, Marina, Mariana, Alessia, Alessandra, Renita. Beatrice is not good. Gloria, Priscilla, Rose,
Beatrice.
right. Olivia, Emma, Isabella, Mia, Gianna, Camilla, Sophia, Nora.
Her name was Connie. There you go.
Oh,
Connie.
Connie.
Yeah. Connie.
Maria or Camilla, yeah. Cecilia, Lucia, Valeria, Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah. I think that's common. I really like the Connie situation because
Oh,
Connie just throw you off though.
Yeah, you like Connie.
Yeah, you be like, hey, the new me. Yeah, just imagine with like Nintendo announcer
Tanya.
and a direct, and it's like, this just in, Mario and Luigi have a new sister. Now it's Mario, Luigi, and Connie.
Yo,
They don't have a field day on social media.
that is crazy.
First young Pauline, now a Mario sister. What will they think of next? Nintendo creatively bankrupt. $90 games. I saw someone say that a week. I saw someone say that a week ago, and I was like, "There's no way."
$90.
They still saying this incorrect information. But anyway,
But fun fact, there is a theory about a third Mario brother. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
so basically, that's where this question actually kind of springs from. Is there's other characters that can possibly be introduced as well, and of course a third Mario brother because of I believe on the movie there's a little girl in there, and that happens to be Mario and Luigi's niece. So it's like, well,
Right.
who's the other sibling? Like, which one of them? Like, is it a brother? Is it a sister? Like, who's the sibling? So, and then of course, the question would be like, okay, so where was he? Like, is he a successful businessman? Like, does he do plumbing? Does he have a pizza? Like, what does he do? Like, you know what I mean? So, then I thought about like, what if they had a sister, like a little sister, and she's always like all quirky and like trying to
That'd be cool.
follow in behind them all the time, and hey, I can help out, and da-da-da. No, stay back. You know. So, yeah, that would be it as far as our question. Or matter of fact, you know what? Let's extend it a little more. What are we currently playing? Because that's going to go into my next little
Oh yeah,
situation.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Sandstorm, what you currently playing?
Currently playing. I got back into playing more Final Fantasy. So moving on that just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. This week has been like extremely busy, and extremely busy. So I haven't had the opportunity to play as much as I wanted to. But play Final Fantasy. I will say this. I will say this piece. I played Diablo, but not Diablo 4. Played Diablo 2 to check out the Warlock because that was made available a while ago, and I'm like, I already have him for Diablo 4, which he's not available yet, but but they put him on Diablo 2 first, which is kind of crazy to me that they would put a new character in a 20-plus-year-old game. And so, I think I like him. I'm not sure. I think he's all right. I don't know. It's really hard to tell because it's like playing Diablo 2. If you played it long enough, you're like, okay, you kind of just go about the game the same way, regardless of what character you play as. So it's not like there's really a huge level of difference besides like, like their moves and stuff like that. But, and mind you, they just showed off a trailer of Diablo 4 of Warlock for Diablo 4. So that was the other reason why I wanted to get into it. I'm trying to remember if I actually played anything else other than Final Fantasy. I think that, to be honest with you, I think that might be it. The week prior, I played Pokemon. So I guess this coming week is going to be a busy week too. But I will say the games that are on my radar to play this coming week will be Cyberpunk, definitely. Street Fighter, because I haven't beaten that yet, and I just fell flatline on that. And let's say, what game is really calling to me right now? Oh, I played a lot of Xenoblade. That's what I did. I played a lot of Xenoblade. I played a lot of Xenoblade. I was putting in some time in some Xenoblade, solely because I think I was on chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken, when I started off the week. And I'm like, bro, I'm a level 50, and I'm like, I think it's about time for me to get that fly, the ability to fly. So I literally had to go through 3 storyline missions to get to it, and finally got to it. What's crazy is I'm pretty sure there was a bonus mission in there that was one of the bonus content pieces that wasn't in the original game that I played through, and I thought it was kind of cool because it kind of gives a little more backstory on one of the characters. I forget what her name is. Leisha, whatever her name is. The one who's got the suit, the white suit. I don't want to give too much, but anyway, so yeah, so I played that. Finally got the flying gear, whatever, and then I got the switch mode gear on top of that, so I can actually turn the scale into an airplane, which was cool. Then I realized, there's actually another version of this scale that costs a lot of money that I need to go get. And I'm like, I thought I had a lot of money in my pockets, and I forgot that I had bought a lot of things because there's a lot of people now on my team that I need y'all to come equip and look the part. So yeah, so I've been kind of flying around. I don't know if it's just me, but this is just kind of an open question between you guys. Not necessarily you, Vito, because you haven't played the original, or well, you have. But does it feel like y'all lose a lot of fuel really fast, a lot faster than in the old one?
What?
In Xenoblade Chronicles X.
I haven't gotten the skill yet, so.
No.
Okay.
When you're flying?
I just moving around in general, because I've noticed at least with the one that I'm using, I'm like, dang, how am I using that much fuel? I've never ran out of fuel ever in that game, the old one, and now I just be.
It depends on your what's the name?
On the
because
scale
it'll show you the
right?
stats on what takes away fuel on what certain things that it's doing.
Right, and I'm like, I'm not. And most of the time, I'm just running around, and then I'll fast travel to somewhere else, and then I'll be like, "Did I really use that much fuel? Did I really use that much fuel?" But I think it's more so, at least for the scale that I'm using, is probably because of all the moves that it has. It takes, obviously it takes fuel to use those moves. But like they must use a lot of fuel per move. And then obviously when you go into the flying mode, it like burns fuel like that. So
You got a medium or a heavy?
it's the new scale. The
It's about the one the pink hair girl gets.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one that blows through fuel. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
I-
Because I got a couple of those.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, y'all, like, why? So, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, because I'm like, never did I ever have to run back to the barracks and be like, "Can I have some more fuel, please?" You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But yeah. So that's what I've been playing so far, and that's what I plan on playing this coming week when I have opportunity and time.
All right. Geronimo.
That's funny Sandstorm said Final Fantasy 7 and Xenoblade X, because I too have it. Well, when I was sick last week, like 3-4 days, I was pretty much ODing on Xenoblade X on Switch 2, which is funny because you said I was just like non like, yep, me too. You got the same scale, me too. I did not get my flight module though. I actually I didn't start chapter 9 yet because I noticed when you get it. I've just been kind of doing what I was doing last year, just with the Switch 2 patch, just going, instead of going far, just kind of spreading wide, doing a lot of the side quests, doing as many of the Infinity quests I can. Did some I didn't do when I did my Wii U playthrough, which was interesting. And I did the couple where you can have 2 of the side characters on your same squad now, which is cool. I didn't really know their backstory, cause when I played through originally, I didn't try and do all the Infinity quests, so that's cool. Maxed out another of the classes, so now I just have Elma's class to that route to max out, and then actually just Elma's class and then Lynn's class, the shield one, and then I'll have all the classes done, maxed out. And I'm really just trying to maximize Xenoblade X to the most this time, so it's gonna be a very long while until I get to that new content that was added in this version. But yeah, I've done a lot of side quests. I too got the new scale. Yeah, so a couple things I noticed this is all new to me, just with the definitive edition. They change at least in the HUD. Maybe I just don't have something on. They change in the HUD how they show your fuel tank for your scales. Because before each one would just have that bar underneath your health and whatnot. Now it's just, I mean, you can still look at it if you go into like the barracks and look at your menu that way, but it shows like just an icon. It's like a blue icon with a tank when it's full, a yellow tank for like half full, and then red where it's like, oh, you better go park it, bro.
Yeah,
it's running real
it leaves
low.
that like sign on there too, like
Yeah.
like on my car when there's something ain't right, and it just throw up that sign. And you like,
Yeah.
At first I seen that, I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't understand. How come my other people don't got that? Like, did I run over something? Did I hit something? Like, what happened to my right? But
So just been doing a lot more quests, getting so I think where I'm at now, where I stop, I'm gonna take another break for it because I wanted to get back in the FF7 remake. I'm still in the wall market, and I still want to finish that before Rebirth comes out in June. And really, just more games are coming out, man. It's getting crazy. Monster Hunter Stories 3 later this month. And then Pragmata in April, which is a week earlier now. They moved the date up apparently. So there's that. Monster Hunter Wilds, just kind of doing some of the last few quests. The game is, I think it's got like one more week of like event quests and stuff to add, but that game is about to be content complete. And then we're gonna be in that period of like, waiting for the expansion, stuff like that. So the game is actually very, very challenging now. Like everyone that was saying, oh, the game, like regular low rank in that game, easy as heck, even easier than Rise, easier than World. Post game in that, harder than World, probably harder than Rise too. So it's probably of those three, it's definitely the hardest post game right now. They had 10 stars, which is like the hardest of the hardest monsters, and they will humble you not once, not twice, 3 times at least. You'll be it'll make you go back and have to like deck out your kit. Like I had to add attack up. Now I had to add attack boost to my gear.
Yep.
For my folks in the chat that know Monster, you already know. It's time. But yeah, Monster in the Wild's in a great place right now. Now just eventually we'll see that Wild's Switch 2 port announced. Who knows when? Maybe a direct. Who knows? But it's gonna happen eventually. But anyway, outside of that, other little things I've been playing too. Just a couple things on PC. You know, Reloaded, Aerial Knight Drop Shot, which is a nifty little game. Ditch Attack, man, that demo came out. That I've been contemplating doing a whole video about that and talking about where it pulls. Well, mechanically, what it reminds me of and everything. So I know everyone says Jet Set Radio. Yes and no. But yeah, the demo it was I think it was in the Indie Direct. I didn't watch Indie Direct. I just slept instead. But I just saw the trailers later. So when I saw that announced, that was awesome. It's on Switch 2. It plays fantastic. Looks dag near close to the PC version, which doesn't surprise me. The game is not doing anything crazy. Smooth 60 frames, handheld, docked, very responsive, looks great, plays great. And it comes out in June. So June is officially FF7 Rebirth and Dinch Attack month. Yeah, so that game is all like basically you are a train in Japan, and the train is like a skateboard, and all these tracks and walls and stuff you go through the levels is just a big old skate park. Think of it like that. That's all it is. And you do tricks with like the right stick, and you can grind, and it's got more depth than you think it would. But yeah, it's just pretty awesome. The demo's not very long. It only takes like maybe 15, 20 minutes to go through the main stuff, if that. But then after you do that, you'll get a trick park that's available. You can just kind of play around for 2 minutes. Yeah, that's where it's at. That's the thing you play until the game drops. And then they'll hit you with the here's all the moves you can do on the screen. It's like whoa, it goes a little over. It's a little overbearing.
Cool. That looks awesome.
It is fire. It's I'm gonna be talking about that a lot in June. Trust. And then the other thing I've been playing a lot of, you probably I think I posted a clip on Twitter. I think I did. I think I posted at least one. But one of the Arcade Archives game, which is like the arcade throwbacks, they put one of the Ridge Racers on there called Rave Racer, which I've been getting into the Ridge Racers off and on over the past year or so, and I think that was like the last big arcade one that came out. I think I could be a little wrong on that, but it's basically the third Ridge Racer game of all of them in the series. But yeah, that one was really cool. It's got like a slightly different handling. It's only got like 4 tracks. And 2 of them are like the same, except one is like a little longer. It has like a harder additional route or something. But it's really cool. Yeah, if you really like arcade racers from like the 90s and stuff with that type of a music and the old school Namco type vibe, you will definitely be into it. But also it is an arcade game, so it's not about trying to do lots of content. It's more like just trying to race and get first place, which is not that easy. I've only done one of the 4 tracks. It's not that easy, but it's a lot of fun. So I've been playing it off and on in my downtime as well. That's really been it. So yeah, I'll definitely be focusing more on the FF7 remake though, probably going forward, so I can make some more progress in that.
I gotta try that game. That train game is.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't.
Yes, it's really one of those because when you first see, you're like, oh, that looks cool. How do you play that? That's really what it is.
Yeah.
And I thought that too. I was like, oh, this is like my aesthetic from like back in the day. I love the Jet Set Radio cell shaded, like very vibrant, colorful type vibe of stuff. But also was like, how do you play this? You're just a train going forward at like a bajillion miles per hour. But once you play it, the first 2 levels are like tutorial levels, and they ease you into it. And once it clicks, you're like, ah, dang it, now I want to play the full thing. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's not that large. I don't think it's that large of a demo either. I don't think it's even 10 gigs. Like I could be wrong on that, but I don't think it's 10 gigs.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. Shout outs to Jack because he did a a little gameplay demo. So if you want to check it out, make sure you go over to his channel, Action Jack. And it's a little short, like a little 13-minute video, to kind of get a better idea of how the game plays.
Absolutely. Go check out his channel, just like Sansom said. Absolutely.
All right, Cisco.
I have been doing a pretty good amount of gaming. So I don't know if I mentioned this last week or the past weeks, but I got sponsored by Square Enix for a game, the Paranormal Society Mermaid's Curse. So I've been playing through that. It's really interesting. It's like it's a visual novel game, and you're following a storyline. However, then the storyline stopped, and I'm like, what do I do now? I didn't beat the game, and so it turns out that me now knowing everything that happened to these events, I now have to manipulate the events by replaying those chapters, and now with the information I know now, start manipulating events, changing the story goes in different ways, and I can get different endings. So I haven't beaten it, but it gets really in depth with like how you can like get different outcomes how the story goes, and that's been really interesting. I really like the art style. I went to Japan last year, so it really brings in that nostalgia of like, oh man, there's the Japanese sounds and locations, and really cool. Really cool game. I'm really excited to make videos on that, and I really go all in, make my review or like shorts on it and stuff. The other game I've been playing is Pokemon Fire Red. I just beat the Elite Four last night. Oh man, that should have been a stream. That probably would have been such a fun stream because I was screaming like no, like I was like, dude, oh my gosh, that everyone's. I keep seeing people say, "Oh, Fire Red's so easy, you don't gotta grind, bro." I was grinding for hours. I constantly had to go back to the same spot, watching tutorials. What's the best way to get XP because my Pokemon aren't strong enough. That Elite Four, the Elite Four was beating me so bad. Like I just kept dying. Then eventually I'm getting stronger because anytime I beat a Pokemon, I'm getting like 2,000 XP.
Right.
So I'm getting stronger with each trial, and then eventually I hit the rival character. I named him Blue, just like the retro name. And
yeah. Not Gary.
Not Gary. I went with Blue.
That man is Gary.
Yeah,
man got 10 badges.
Right.
Anime is funny, man.
Wild. Matter of fact, I got 10 badges.
Got 10
what? From where? Where did the thing come from?
Hey, Gary's something else.
He really is.
Wait, there's a music. I read. So he's got a Blastoise and an Alakazam, and it's like I didn't know what to do. Like Alakazam and the Blastoise doesn't die no matter what. And once I finally get to a smidge, full restore. And I'm like, nah, it took my whole team just to get the help now. What do you mean? And like I have like the game cheats, by the way. Those old gens cheat. So this is what happened. Yeah. I must have played against Blue like 10 times. I would just press the restart button, load it back up, and every time without fail, Haunter would land Hypnosis. My Haunter would land Hypnosis. I would launch the first Thunderbolt, because like halfway, and then he wakes up. Every time. He never slept twice in a row. He only slept one turn.
And you have to sleep two, at least two.
Yeah, I need two, and he only slept once. Hydro Pump, never misses the Hydro Pump. Can use it more than 5 times. And everybody's getting one shot by the Hydro Pump, even Seadra somehow, and it's like, this is the worst. And so I was so frustrated, and then like I remember just popping off and screaming because it was down to the last bit. I was able to take out Blastoise. I was able to take everybody out. Alakazam was the last one left. Alakazam in the Gen 3 is one of the fastest Pokemon.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I forgot about that because the new gens, he's slow. He's not fast at all. So,
yeah.
Compared to all the crazy speedy mons you got nowadays. He just always went first. Hit me with a really bad Psychic, and it was the same thing, one-shotting my whole team. Came down to my final Pokemon, which was Seadra, and I'm like, please, and again, the same BS with the full restores and all of that, and I'm like, please. Man. And then it came down to that final hit. He had a smidge, I had like most of my health, but then he gets the sidekick attack, and I just see the health bar go all the way down. I'm like,
Wow.
and I just see, bam, 1 HP left. He hangs on, uses surf, and I become champion. I was like,
Oh wow.
Nice.
That was a real Pokemon TV show moment.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, Cedar, I love you. I love you. You're the best. Like, yes.
Champion Blue is brutal, man. That's
Yeah.
probably like my favorite, like of all the like one of my favorite champion battle themes too. Like that particular
Yeah.
version from Pirate Leaf Green.
Is that one the dun 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 dun?
Oh, that's
I love that song, but
no. It goes it's like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that one because it sounds always.
and the Leaf Green Fire Red sounds amazing because
It
you
does.
have these instruments going like the
Yeah. I love the Gen 3 sound font, man. I know everyone's got the Ruby Sapphire Emerald horn memes, but I embody that. Just Fire Red tones it down a little bit, but it's still like it's there. It's really good, man.
I think Silver and Gold both have the same songs too. Don't they? They don't move away from that, do they?
Are you talking about like battle themes?
Yeah.
They have some different ones.
Okay.
Like they
Diamond Pearl style.
yeah, like Johto, like
he had
wow.
heavy brass, like
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
there's a lot of like the trumpets and stuff, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that original, especially like you said, Geronimo, that original like final battle. It's the final battle. Like
Intense.
you didn't fought all 4 only to find out there was a champion you got to fight, and you like,
Mhm.
it's go time. How
Go
much stuff do I have left?
Yeah, you gotta have the items, you gotta have everyone at the right moves, the right coverage.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome.
yeah, no, my team was really weak to like psychic and water. That was rough.
It'd be
Because
like
he's
that.
got Pidgeotto too, right? Oh, it's
Yeah,
like
should have
Pidgeotto,
Pidgeot.
Rhydon,
Pidgeot
or
is
Pidgeot,
just
yeah.
the annoying thing is he spams stand attack,
Yep.
and then I can't attack. And I'm like,
I swear, I hate when the CPUs be doing those accuracy lowering moves because they hit them every time.
Yep.
When that happens, even if it's one, suddenly you ain't hit nothing else ever again. It's just,
Yep.
or if you get confused, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Stand attack
Dang.
double team.
Ugh.
Well, I can't stand the
Annoying.
stand slash and the stand shrews because they do the stand attack and they do
Mhm.
defense curl. So it's
Yeah.
like, I can't
I
take
just
them
gotta
out.
switch out.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Not again.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But,
It's so crazy, man.
I beat that game, so
Nice.
now on to the next. So yeah, right now what's on the plate is I got that. Then I haven't pinched off Golden Sun. I gotta pinch that off. I'm at the end. Like I'm at the point of no return. So I just gotta pinch it off, and I'll be done with Golden Sun. And then Paranormal Sight, what I was talking about earlier.
Mhm.
And then after that, like there's Gale of Darkness coming in like a week or two. So we're gonna get the Gale of Darkness,
Yeah,
which I want to
sounds
play
fun.
that and beat that because I never beat on the GameCube because it always got corrupted at the same part. And so I gotta get prepped for Gale of Darkness, but I also want Picopia. I'm gonna try to lock in a copy of Picopia. I can't afford it. So I've been entering all these giveaways. Sorry for the spam if you guys are getting it.
No, every time I see it, I'm just like, oh man, I'm rooting for you. I'm literally like, I hope this girl gets it. True. A friend of mine, she she ordered it yesterday, and then FedEx screwed her. It won't be getting there for like 3-4 days. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. It's. I think this might be like for real. I think Phocopia might be the first like true like viral Switch 2
It's the
exclusive.
first system seller, I think.
I'm
Like,
seeing so
big
many
time system
memes
seller.
about it, like good memes, not like $90 Mario Kart, nothing crazy like
No,
that.
the attention to Picopia is like a wave swallowing all the haters. Like they're
It
just
is.
like you see them like with nothing left, no muscle. It's just like skin and bones, and they're like,
Yeah.
no, Nintendo's terrible. Pokemon sucks, and it's just like, no, we're all having fun, and this wave's just swallowing.
Everyone's having fun. Like everyone that's playing, it, just like I'm having fun. And I'm like,
coming out.
wow.
Let people go. The waves are coming.
Yeah.
Following all the haters.
I've been watching some videos of it. I've been low-key like, dang, do I see this in my future? Like, I'm trying not to get it right now. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I
I've
don't
wanted
know.
a game like it, so I kind of wanted it, but I was waiting for release date. I wanted to see what people were saying first, because I
True,
wasn't like
true.
entirely confident in what the game was going to be. But everyone's saying it's good, so I want it. It's Pokemon. It's my weakness, so I'm trying to get that 70 rolling so I can get that.
It definitely. Well, I mean, these are not spoilers. I've seen like bits and pieces of it, just watching people's streams and whatnot.
lore heavy.
To me, it's lore. That's one. It is lore heavy. I was pretty surprised at that. And two, it seems more like really focused for a game like that, like story wise. It kind of. I guess that makes sense because this is made by the Koei Tecmo team that did Dragon Quest Builders. So
Yeah.
it's definitely more like that with like the UI looking almost exactly like Animal Crossing, which is funny.
Wow.
But it's interesting.
excited for that.
It's really interesting. Yeah. So whenever you get to it, man, yeah.
I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but
Please,
I haven't been
please,
looking at stuff, but
please avoid the spoilers. So I like saw the end and didn't understand the context, and I was like, yo, what? So yeah, it's not like some deep like, oh, this changes everything, but it was more like I don't know what this is, but wow.
I just know it's like I've seen some bits of lore, like they reference like what was Team Rocket's plan, and there was one where they reference like Trainer Red and what he was doing in his days
wow.
as champion. So it's like,
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that.
I wanna know all that stuff. So I'm big on that.
Yeah, the draw distance gets kind of crazy. Like, I mean, there's an area you get to, and the way, well, at least from what I saw, you see like a huge draw distance, and you see the previous area, and I was like, that's why it's not on Switch 1.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
got a draw distance. Yeah, it's got a. There's a reason why it's not on Switch 1. Like, I'm not saying it couldn't. I'm no game dev, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tried. They could, but it'd probably be a different game, a much different scope game.
But my last thing I'm gonna say is on top of like Geronimo was saying, like Armada also coming out, but there's also Tomodachi Life coming out I think that same week. Yeah. And for, I don't know if you guys are crazy about this one, but Mega Man Star Force Collection I think is coming out at the end of this month as well. So there is just so many games to play. We don't need a Nintendo Direct anymore. Cisco is fine with that. Disregard that video I made where where's the Nintendo Direct? We don't need it no more.
Hey, it's all good, man. Like, hey, you got the views for it. That's what matters. It's all good, man.
Okay. Well, Vito.
Yep.
Let me put this on pause real quick. So, if some of y'all don't know, well, now you know. You about to find out. We were gonna ask a question of what has Vito been playing lately, but it comes with a little a special remark, if you would, a special remark, if you would. So, Vito, via your latest channel, the newest channel out there,
yeah,
you have acquired something, and it's not a taste, but it's something special. I would say that that has changed the game, if you would. So Vito, if you would, please, in my Stephen A. moment, would you please tell them what you've been playing lately?
Because he be doing his hand like that too.
Be talking aggressively, bouncing, talking, saying, well, tell the people what you've been playing, what you've been doing, what did you get? Let them know.
You're like, dang,
Yeah,
that's that New York aggression. Jesus.
I know, right? They be getting mad when you make jokes about it. Be like, well, you still talking? Stop doing that. We won't do it. My bad. Go ahead, Trey. You got it.
What I have been playing. Let me think of something more specific. I've been playing the last game I actually played before we got on was that Wario's World?
Oh,
The one on the GameCube episode?
the GameCube?
Have a rotten day.
Wario World.
Yeah, Wario World. Yeah.
So I was messing around with that. I I downloaded let's see, Mario Kart. Not finna say which one it is. Hopefully the our chat can
guess what it is.
Can they guess which one it is? Oh, actually, today I was up there playing Tears of the Kingdom, and dude, man, I'm
different,
talking
ain't it?
about like, man, dog,
Good.
It hits different sometimes.
dog. That I thought I was just sleepy, cause I was like, why is everything moving so crisp?
Fast.
Yeah, so. I was like, wait a minute, am I okay right now?
Like, dang, I know. I'm pretty. Is it endorphins that's kicking in?
Endorphins. Digital Foundry would say transformative.
My man's just like,
And I got it for free today, so that was a good thing.
oh, okay.
Free,
So-
free skis. Okay, free.
You know, it came with something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
Yeah. I got that for free when you buy a certain service and stuff like that. Because I had to renew it. I didn't renew it
That's
because I
right.
was purposely waiting for a certain situation. So you know. Let me see. This should just totally give it away to the chat. I was playing pretty much for a majority of the day, Age of Imprisonment.
Hey.
Oh, word.
Hey.
Were you playing it via game share with another console?
No, he was.
I don't have anybody near me right now with another console, so I had to
Okay.
you know, I had to hey, I saw Jack on all day today too, man. It told me, like, when I was up in my imprisonment, it told me in the corner, it was like Jack is playing Poketopia right now.
Oh,
And
we
I was
got
like,
it.
Yeah.
oh snap,
Oh,
he's been on
so,
it
so then
all
we need to
day.
have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to have
Yeah.
a conversation with him.
What do you mean you've been playing all day?
Right.
I'm
I've
talking
been
about
We had an
all day.
agreement.
You're right.
Hey, I was outside the whole day.
We should ask him. Did you win that? Did
Yeah,
you
yeah,
win
yeah.
that?
Yo, that'd be
Did you
great.
win that and not say nothing?
I'm talking about all day. Matter of fact, hold on, let me.
We had.
I'll be
I can
linking this
definitely see if
podcast
he's
chat.
still on right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we all can.
Let me see.
You better be lucky there's not a text feature on there.
Y'all see
You know?
that?
He on right now?
Oh yeah, he on right now.
Y'all
This-
see that?
Nah, he just got the Switch 2 on. He walked away.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but 16 hours. You've been playing for 16 hours.
That Switch 2 has been on for
Listen.
16 hours straight.
Listen, he gonna be like, that wasn't me.
Yo.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was my kids. That wasn't me. That was my
Austin, I
kids.
walked off.
16 hours.
That wasn't me. That was my kids. It wasn't me.
So I should not have that game right now because then I'll be like,
Dang.
dang, what time is it?
Yeah.
And
It's been
honestly,
how many hours?
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Because we should be. Jack should just turn off his because this is
what I
like
do.
snitching everything.
He caught in 4K.
Man, definitely can.
It's say that the last time he had the Switch on, or whatever, he was playing like 3 days ago, right?
Uh huh.
That's after what he's been playing today. The 16-hour Poketopia. Look,
wow.
you know what's crazy? I thought I could have sworn I saw him last night on it too.
Yeah.
That's what's confusing about that, because I was like, I could have sworn he's been on.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah. I don't know how the calculations happen, but yeah.
What is Square
But if you guys didn't know right now, I hired because of tax season, because I said this. I kept stressing this out when the release of Switch 2 is coming out, that I will be getting my Switch around tax season, because that's when I get a lot of money or spare money that I can spend that on. So that's exactly what I got. I got my Switch 2, and yesterday when I got home, I decided to make an unboxing video that I put up on my new channel. Slash, it's always been there. I just finally uploaded channel. You know, but very first video for the Veto Variants channel. So,
Hey! That was a good video too. I stumbled upon it while I was chilling afterward. I was just watching YouTube, like had YouTube on the side. And I look and I'm like, what's this? What's in the box?
Right.
Veto Variants. And I was like, let me watch this. And I was like, that brother done got him a Switch too, bro. Oh man.
Yep.
That was
So
dope.
that was pretty cool. And then what's crazy, I filmed it all on my new iPhone. So that was.
That's what's up.
Oh wow, it looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
did, yeah, it did look good.
Like
These
I've
phone
never,
cameras are not. They
Ain't
should
playing
work.
anymore.
for real.
All
for
my
real.
videos record them on my phone.
I mean, but yours come out pretty good though, because you got the what's that, Google Pixel?
Yeah, it's Pixel 7, so it's a few years old, but I mean, it's got no problems, so I got no reason to get rid of it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but nah, yeah, it was a fun little experience. Like, actually, you know what's crazy? I didn't get to actually start playing the game for like almost, like I got it at 12. Was it 12? Yeah, it was around like 12. I didn't actually start playing it until I think 7 o'clock. And
Doing the downloads and all that.
yeah, I was doing the editing, downloads, and all this other stuff, and other got to do all this. Yeah, so I didn't get started actually playing it until like 7, and even with that, I just, you know, see what was going on with the Mario Kart, and that was fun.
I was just about to say, how you feel about that? Because like it's different now, right? Like you like, okay, you know, you had the little Switch for a while, you know what I'm saying? You already had the PS5, so you know, you already know what the 4K graphics. But then when you get into like Mario and you like the Mario Kart world and you like this whole world now.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't even get I didn't start exploring. I just did a Grand Prix real quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just to get the controls down again. Of course, I mean, I've been playing Sonic Racers, so it kind of just,
Oh man.
you know what I'm saying? It was just,
It's interesting to go
Alright.
back and forth between both of those.
yeah, and it's crazy how,
They both do things differently in
yeah,
good ways.
Yep. yeah.
Strengths, weaknesses, yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the Mario. So I got to get more into it. Start. Like I said, a lot of stuff was just brief. Like, okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what the new features are. Let me see how this looks on the TV. It's in my hand. This and the third. So I'm going back and forth with all that stuff right now. So, but yeah, it looks good both ways on the TV and just handheld. Because basically, I'm just doing this, and then like it's just totally quiet. I'm like, yeah, I can put this on the TV right now because I feel kind of weird just sitting here, and my dog's looking at me like, what are you just sitting there for? Like,
How you feel about the different screen size for the new Switch? Like, were you like, oh dang, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was? Pause. Or are you like, yeah, it's kind of what I expected.
Yeah. So like on the video, even though like I just had me talking over and stuff like that, what's crazy is I was talking in the video, right? I just turned all that stuff down. I was like, no, I'm just gonna, narrate over it and just talk crazy. But basically I was up there saying, I was like, wow, like the original audio, I'm like, wow, the sizes, and like you can see me kind of like, I was like messing around with it, but I was like, man, the size is crazy. Like the screen is huge. And I'm like, that is screen, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes a difference for sure.
Yeah. And then, like even putting the screen protector onto it, it was a lot easier because it was a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? Than the OLED or whatever. Even though what's crazy is the OLED screen is bigger than the original Switch. And I was up there saying, yeah, I got a bigger screen on the OLED. So, you know what I mean? Like, just to even see it even more bigger, I'm like, oh, snap. And then I'm sitting up here,
You're like, dang.
I'm like, this is crazy. And then, like, when I propped it up, I did, like, a little prop up. I don't think I did on the video, but I did. I'm messing around with it. And I was like, I remember the first time I popped up my OLED, I was like, yeah, that's a lot bigger. Now I looked at this and I was like, I got a laptop right there. This is like a laptop screen. This is big. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, no, this is nice. Like, this is big. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you like, yeah, you still like, whoa, wait a minute. Like,
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely, man. What I totally enjoy is just that $10 like upgrade situation with the games that you already have. That's like has Switch versions for or Switch. And like I was saying today, I got that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for free off of my expansion pack membership or whatever. So I downloaded that and I was like, holy crap, is this the same game?
Is this the same game?
And then I was like, dude, I was so tempted to actually restart it. And I was like,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong though.
I'm like,
you're not wrong though.
Dangerous. That's why I don't put that much Switch 2 very often.
Yeah, you're not wrong though.
It's very dangerous.
Because I can only imagine with the jump again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh man. And, oh my gosh. That's what I'm like. What I'm gonna do is, instead of doing that, I'm actually going to go ahead and buy Breath of the Wild since I never played it. So,
I'm so jealous, bro. You about to? Oh, are you kidding me? 4K 60 Breath of the Wild, fresh on the.
Wow,
Man.
that's a good experience.
Yeah.
That's gonna be amazing, man. That's gonna be fantastic.
so I'm definitely excited about that. So I think I was gonna actually I was debating if I was gonna get it today or tomorrow, but I don't know. I might just wait until next. You know what I'm saying? Be responsible. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just.
Yeah, it'll be there.
It's hard to resist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to start loading.
Enjoy Tears
Yeah.
for right now since you got it. Get the
Oh,
most
yeah.
out of that, because even though the maps are very similar,
Mhm.
the way you approach stuff is
It's
actually
different.
different. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's different. So
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
yeah, and
But yeah,
full
so-
price, and $60,
I
and
finished-
then the Switch 2 stuff.
I finished my house in Tears of the Kingdom, then I got out of it, and then like I was saying, I was playing Age of Imprisonment, and basically what I want to say to you know is, if y'all haven't played Dynasty Warrior Origins, you should based off of if you have played Imprisonment, Age of Imprisonment, the fighting system on there is the exact same one. So the fact that they made a Zelda version of that, I'm like, oh,
I'm pretty
that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure Origins is on Switch 2 now too,
It
right?
is. It is.
It's a very good version too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they have like when you get it, it has all the DLC, which it doesn't have too much DLC, but all the extras. It had extras that you get when you pre-ordered it on the other systems and stuff like that. You get it straight up, I think.
Okay.
But but yeah, no, it's definitely been Now here's the thing. Even though I got Age of Imprisonment, I was actually DK
Oh yeah.
instead of Age of Imprisonment, but I was like, no, let me hold off on that. I want to try the demo first before I get it.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I may or may not like it, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
let me mess with the demo first. Let me finally be able to do that, and then if I like it and it's something I can invest time in, I'll go ahead and get it. And I'll probably get it digitally because that $80 up in the store for the physical is
It's
crazy
wild.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prices, man. It's
Yeah. I'm a big. I have a big problem with all the prices. I'm like, oh.
yeah. That's why when I be like, yo, Yeah, I'm like, Switch 2 is amazing, this and the other, but I'd be thinking about the games I'll recommend, and not saying that. It's one of those things of I'm not even being like, oh, it's not worth that, but it's just like that's a lot to buy at once.
Mhm.
So you
Yeah.
got to be really smart with what you're getting, or if
Yep.
you have something and like Tears of the Kingdom for example, and you just want to get the upgrade for Switch 2, then focus on that or something. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
so you got it's a lot of great stuff on Switch 2. Your wallet is gonna be getting beat up. It's it's rough. It's very rough. So
Your wallet is in the middle of an alley in New York, getting to work in.
trying to third parties on that side, Nintendo first party on this side. You got Switch 2 editions. Switch 2 editions out of nowhere at the right hooks, like Blade Decks, like oh god. Actually, no, that's not too bad. That's only $5.
I didn't do my Chronicles X. I need to do that. You said it was 5 for the upgrade.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, 60 frames is that's the best Xenoblade to throw 60 frames on first because
Yeah.
there's so much more action stuff going on with that
Yeah.
one. You're out just in the world doing more than the other Xenoblades on average. So
It's so clean. Just running around, you like, oh yeah. This is how I imagined it.
that was literally what I said the last episode I was on. I was just so ecstatic. I literally ran from where I was in Primordia all the way back to New LA. I could fast travel. No, I wanted to run a moon jumping 60 frames, bro. Like I'm not gonna take it for granted.
Right. Take me there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yep. But yeah, guys. Check if people in the chat, please check out that video. Geronimo, I think, posted that link right there. So
Yes.
that's the new channel. Check out that unboxing. The first time I did a unboxing video. First time uploading on that channel. So yeah, just go over there and see what's going on. It's not always gonna be video game stuff. It's gonna be random stuff, like really random. Like Sandstorm know how random my Beetle variances truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely had different weird topics, you know what I'm saying, that I had on the Beetle variants type stuff. So
A little variety content. It's
yeah,
good.
Hey, variants.
yeah.
Right.
But definitely check that out for me. And then leave comments because I need feedback. I need feedback on that video. So
100%.
yeah.
So with that being said, last week we talked about Pokemon and winning waves. Had a full discussion about it. And we actually, shout outs to Geronimo. Glad he's doing a whole lot better. But he didn't get the opportunity to speak his feelings on the Winning Waves trailer and the 30th anniversary overall, talking about that. So, Geronimo, what's your thoughts on both the 30th anniversary and how did you feel about Winning Waves?
So as far as the Pokemon Presents 30th anniversary as a whole, it was about mostly what I expected. Some surprises. Of course, they was gonna come out the gate with the weaponized nostalgia and everything. It was a lot of interesting stuff there. They have I didn't really understand the the trading card stuff they were announcing. I thought it was throwback cards or something, but they're showing that the Game Boy, the OG Game Boy with I think it's different red and blue cartridges that could play music. That seems cool, but not I'm about to spend my money on it cool. I was like, it's dope. Pokemon Company, I'm not buying it, but it's pretty cool regardless. But yeah, and then Pokemon Champions, there we go. Yeah, so what they said, April for Switch 1 and then sometime in the summer for mobile.
Yep.
And there's been little bits and pieces coming out about it since then as well. It seems pretty cool. I think it's gonna be a bit more involved than we expected. The cool thing I like about it, for my competitive folk, it seems when you put Pokemon in it, or I guess you get Pokemon in it to train them up, there are no more IVs. They got rid of the
Yes. Yeah.
the IV.
Yeah.
I'm glad because like EV effort values not too bad. IVs, it's annoying. Why do that? Get rid of them all. So that's
Yeah,
really cool.
I agree.
So I'm looking forward to really just at this point. I'm just waiting for April. I just want to check out what they're doing with it and see if I can get myself back in the competitive battling for the first time in like over a decade. Jeez. But yeah, what else did they show there? Did they show anything else about any of the side games? I'm blanking. It probably,
The cooking game, cafe,
Cafe Mix. That's right.
Unite, sleep.
Oh yeah, sleep update.
The original Red from Blue and Red. He's like the artwork. It turned him into like a 3D character.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was
Like,
cool. The only
it's cool,
Pokemon
but
game with voice acting.
And they do like progress the story for a lot of characters, and sometimes there's even conclusions for character storylines, which is cool.
Oh, that's
Like,
cool.
Masters X is a really cool game, but you know, at the point I'm at where I beat the story, like there's not really too much to offer besides like events. One thing I don't like is like I think I said this I don't know if I said this last podcast, but I said like what they don't tell you is you're gonna spend all your gems trying to get red, and you can't get them. And so I literally recorded, so I'm gonna make a funny video talking about let's see if I could do 3 full runs of gacha if I can get unlock red. And I spent 9,000 gems and I didn't get them.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I'm like, this, I knew
Liar.
do this.
Oh well,
It
these
hits you like some big thing and then you can't even get it.
that's why I'm so afraid to even dip my toe into these mobile games, man. It's just I'm trying not to get stuck in their grind
Oh, yeah.
system, man. It's crazy, but
That's what they want.
that's what they want.
They'll trap
For
you
sure.
quick.
That was cool to see OG Red from the OG games in there and his art style. That was cool. But yeah, of course, the main thing. Pokemon went in waves. So yeah, visually I was like, yeah, this looks pretty good. And you know what? The first game I thought of, and it was actually a Switch game, and that remind me of some parts they show, like the little marshy area, remind me of new Pokemon Snap.
Yep.
The aesthetics remind me a lot of this, because to me this was like, at least for most like Pokemon Switch 1 game, to me this was like the best one, like visually, as far as like models and the environments and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I know the game, you know, it's like it's very linear, so everything that we're gonna see is gonna look nice because that's what we're forced to see. We're not gonna see anything else. But yeah, like I'm actually glad that we're getting to a point now that it looks visually pleasant. Like the one thing I liked about this trailer, and it's kind of cool if you go back to like the first time they showed Sword and Shield, the first time they showed Legends Arceus, the first time they showed Scarlet and Violet, they always do like that camera sweeping motion where they show the horizon and then part of the sky.
Back up,
And I noticed they maybe it's just me, but I noticed they showed like a windmill type thing.
Yep.
And the last time they showed the windmill type thing, it was running at like 5 frames or something
Yup.
crazy. And I was like, they know what we're looking for. They're so in tune.
They knew.
They knew, man.
It's
So
no 3 frames per second windmill over here.
Thank goodness. Like real, that does still happen with the Switch 2 patch, by the way. It's more so like how far away you are from it. But when you get to a certain point, it starts moving at 60 frames again. It's that's weird. Yeah, I don't know, but that's the past now. We're in the future.
We're in the future,
yeah. So I like how the environments look. They look good. It's the Pokemon art style. Just the areas are more dense to get more, like Digital Foundry and stuff. I liked when they showed the little magma or the volcanic location. The slugma, they kind of have like a, what do you call it? They have a really nice illumination type effect they're using for them, so it looks like actual, like they're made of lava that's glowing and stuff. And also remind me again of new Pokemon Snap, because there is a volcanic area in that game that looked pretty good. And of course the 3 starters. Yeah, we talked about it a bit earlier. we got the Duolingo bird, aka angry grass bird. which looks
Yeah.
cool. Another grass bird. I'm not complaining. I actually like this trio. Sorry, I think this is probably these are all pretty cool. I like the Pomeranian, the Pombon. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go with Pombon. I like all three of them, but I'm gonna go with Pombon because one, I haven't used a fire starter. Oh, it's been a long time. I haven't used a fire starter since I think since Black and White 1.
Oh wow, that's a while.
It's been a long time. Yeah, because Sun and Moon I used I went Rowlet. Um,
Yeah, Rowlet.
Alpha Sapphire I went with Trico because that's my favorite of Urgent.
Yeah.
XY I went with Chespin for Chestnut. So I like the armored dude. Sword and Shield Grookey because Drummer Monkey, that was cool for me.
Oh, okay.
And then when I played Violet last year into early this year, I went with why am I forgetting his name?
Oh, and tell
Ooh,
me.
The duck. The duck.
Oh.
Yes, the duck.
Oh, Quackable.
Yes. Is when I get Quill evolved with that broken Aqua Step move it does when it's evolved. But yeah. So yeah, it's been a long time. And then of course Gekua, which I know some people be like, man, it's another amphibious water creature. I get it. You know, Trico is right there. I get it, but it's like, look, at this point, this is the 10th generation of Pokemon. I will give them some grace. There aren't too many water aquatic type of creatures they could choose that are kind of cool or can evolve into something cool. But I would not be surprised if Gekua is probably one of the cool. I'm calling it now. Gekua is probably going to have the most inspired final evolution.
Okay.
I'm calling it. But yeah, all three look great. 2027 release date, great. Thank you. One, cook. Stay in the kitchen. Get your thermometers. Check it from time to time in the oven. Don't be like, 155 good. No, wait for it to be consistently across the board. We're not trying to get no hot pocket behind game. I'm not talking about one bite is cooked, the other bite is frozen. None of that. I want a fully cooked mainline Pokemon meal. That's what we deserve. That's what we all deserve. So yeah.
Let it simmer.
Let it simmer. I'm saying let it marinate. Like spaghetti the day after is leftovers. It tastes better the day after. Let it do its thing. But all that aside, great first impression for me overall. Visually appealing. Has the same Pokemon aesthetic that we've known and loved. I'm glad they're sticking with it. I'm sorry, the trainers. I do like the design of the trainers. They seem, I don't know. I haven't really been, like, I'm guessing they're at least 13 years old, like young teenager type or whatever. Maybe not as old as like 5th gen, 6th gen trainer. I think they're like 15, 16 or whatever. So that's cool. I like they're wearing like look like they're wearing like wetsuits under their actual clothing.
Yeah.
And so the final shot we went under the sea and we started seeing all the underwater Pokemon. So we are definitely, not only is Dive returning, but we're doing underwater exploration.
Yeah.
1000% happening.
Yeah.
1000% happening, and that's awesome. That's great. So yeah, I'm pretty. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Oh, and then the last thing, even though it says 2027, I'm calling this now too. I do not think this is a holiday 2027 game. I think it's in the first half of the year.
I do too. I do too.
And the reason why I think that is because they showed us full gameplay of the world, and they showed the 3 starters in the game. It wasn't some illustration like they did with what do you call it? Scarlet and Violet, where we just saw hand drawings and like a little cinematic trailer or whatever. So I think it's because at this point, like, I don't think they really need to do a fall launch for a new generation. I think they could just do. We've had 2 Legends games, both coming out. Well, ZA came out in October, but Legends Arceus came out like January years ago, and that did very well. So I think this is kind of what we're doing. I think they might be adopting, hopefully, fingers crossed, 5 years per generations now, which is good. I think we need a little more. Let Game Freak do their thing. But overall, yeah, good first impression. I'm definitely eager to see more as the year goes on. Well done, Game Freak and Pokemon Company.
Okay, that's what's up. Glad you are excited for the Pokemon game. In a wave, as we all are. It showed off some pretty phenomenal stuff. with that being said, we're going to shift over to our next topic. We still got topics to go as far as talking about Xbox Helix, since that was announced. As well,
yes.
we have the conversation of Nintendo suing over the tariffs, which is crazy. And then we also have a direct coming up as well on Monday, which chances are we probably will either do a live or a video as that as well. But before we jump into that, we got to talk about this Xbox Helix stuff. Geronimo, give us the topics or the conversation about Xbox Helix.
Okay, so Xbox's newly appointed CEO Asha Sharma, she went on Twitter. I believe it was Twitter and social media. Yeah, she said, "Get great start to the morning with Team Xbox." Blah blah blah. We talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name for our next generation console. Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games. So, yeah, so essentially, again, we're getting another Xbox hardware, a very cool project name. We had Project Durango in the past, Project Scarlet in the past, so on and so forth. Now we have Project Helix. So it seems that they are still standing 10 toes down for a 2027 release. That seems to be the illusion to announcing it this early, like a year and a half. We've all kind of talked about this on the show in the past, especially with Jack on the show. So shout out to him as well. I know he was really talking about it heavy, but yeah, this confirms that it's going to be a Xbox and PC shared box, similar to what Valve was trying to launch, but things are mad expensive in the PC RAM world. But yeah, so I mean, nothing else was really talked about. We didn't even get a glimpse of it. No specs as far as I could tell. Just kind of saying, hey, we're working on it. Stay tuned for more. No games, no, anything like that. So, honestly, for me to start out, okay. I don't really have. I mean, we've seen this song and dance before. This is not the first or second time they've done this kind of strategy of rolling out the new system.
Yeah.
Let it be known as well, to keep the record straight, because I've been seeing people online saying, "Oh, the 10th generation starts with Xbox." Wrong. It started with the Switch 2 in June 2025 last year. So this will be the second 10th generation console, and then either within next year or in 2028, PlayStation 6 will be the follow-up 10th generation system. So yeah. Other than that, I don't have any other thoughts about it really. Just man, just I want to be I want to be optimistic. I don't want to just rag on them, because I've been trying not to just be super negative about Xbox overall, and I don't want to be super Debbie Downer, but just focus. I don't know if the original Trinity, Halo, Gears, Forza can do it anymore. Halo's name has been dragged in the mud due to countless bad decisions. Gears does have a shot, but Gears 5 ended on a split ending with a cliffhanger, and then the next one, it sounds like they're gonna go back to basics in a sense.
And his campaign was too short too, wasn't it?
It was pretty short. Yeah.
That's what people were complaining about.
Yeah. I enjoyed it when I played it back then on PC, but it was definitely on the shorter side. And it definitely had like a slight identity issue, where it was like some parts felt like Gears, some parts were like, let's explore this little world, and let's not again. Let's do Gears again. It's like, okay, what are we doing for real? And then Forza is Forza. It's driving. I mean, I like driving racing games, but those just kind of do their thing. The new one's coming out soon, before this Project Helix drops. So, Sandstorm, you got any other thoughts about Project Helix? Some aspirations?
Yeah. So, we already knew this was coming out, like you said. I do think, like Jay Biggs said, shout outs to Jay Biggs. He said that he's glad. This one. There we go. He said he's glad for at least now there will be more Xbox hardware, but at this point he wants to switch to becoming an Xbox. I personally don't really care about my Switch 2 becoming an Xbox, but I am glad to see that they are still making another Xbox after this. It does kind of open up some questions as far as where do we go from here. That logically, as of right now, means that the PlayStation and Xbox, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Ones are probably the last of the traditional style consoles that we'll have. As Xbox obviously is trying to lean a little more towards the PC market, which, to be honest with you, Microsoft's competition was never really Sony in the first place. That's a huge company. So like their real competition is like Amazon, Google, those companies. That's
in the cloud space.
Yeah, definitely in the cloud space. So even Steam for that, on that thought is kind of their competitor when it comes down to the Steam machine. Now, how that's really going to work, I don't know, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, Steam machine is going to have access to all Xbox games, and Xbox is not going to have access to any Steam games. But it's like, does Steam really have any exclusives like that? And if they do, who are really playing them exclusives? You know what I'm saying? Like, to the answer to the first one, I don't think they do. And even if they did, not a lot of people play them in the first place. So it's not like Microsoft is really losing anything for not having the Steam library. And they also have patch generations of games on top of that. So that part isn't really hurting them. It's really just like hardware versus hardware at that point. But with Microsoft moving to the PC/console market, hybrid, right? Their own version of hybrid. Nintendo is in the handheld/console market, their own version of hybrid. What does Sony do as a hybrid? Or do they not? Do they just keep a pure console? And as much as people are like, this system is only going to be like $400 to $500, I don't believe that. You got to show me the work. You got to show me.
It is not going to be that cheap, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I hate to say it and frame it as that cheap. Why 600? Like,
yeah, which is wild to me. And the Xbox, a lot of people are thinking it's going to be around $1,000. I'm one of them, close to $1,000. You've got the Switch at $450. That range in between there is kind of competitive. And like I always hope the best for Sony. I'm the most critical with Sony because I feel like they don't ever walk their own path. They always, in some form or fashion, always do some sort of following. And I know a lot of people are like, no, they don't follow. They're the leaders every single generation. Sony always wins. They lead, but that's not necessarily true. Like the HD era came around, Microsoft was their quote unquote competition, and they battled it out for the HD consoles. Who had the more powerful console. Then PS4, we all know what happened. Who has the most powerful console? Sony touted that at the beginning of the generation. Don't pretend like you didn't. And then came out the PS4 Pro, and that's when Xbox was like, nah, we got this Xbox X. Xbox One X as the most powerful console. And then in this generation, it was like who had the better 4K, 60 frames, ray tracing, all that other stuff. Like, but they followed Microsoft on this path, and like now that this path is about to end, and realistically it's about to end, is like where you've been following this whole time. Do you remember what the leading was? Like you led at following. That's what you did. You led at following. So we're hearing continuous reports about them having a handheld, which is like, so you were just gonna follow in the king step, like the king of handheld, undisputed king of handheld. Nobody has ever beaten Nintendo in the handheld market, ever. They've never beaten. And you just gonna go that way? If you want to be second place, that's fine, I guess. And then just like Sony just don't do PC They don't do that. So like, are you guys going to be the only pure console left? I mean, I guess that would be a good, like, you know what I mean? Like a good slogan.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation 6. Only
Last
pure
one's
console.
pending.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that,
PlayStation.
I think that would be interesting. But with that being said, for Felix to come out next year and the PlayStation 6 to come out next year, I don't know. I don't know. This was a lost generation. Besides Switch, obviously. I think Nintendo ate the most in the 9th generation, and coming this 10th generation, we're gonna see a dividing road, if you will, dividing paths on how you get money. And I still think it's unfortunate for us who bought Xbox Ones, definitely the ones who bought Xbox One series, I'm sorry, who bought the Xbox Series.
Yeah.
And for those who bought PlayStation 5s, because like as much as y'all thought y'all ate, y'all were malnourished compared to the PlayStation 4. And it's unfortunate. Y'all had y'all Wii U moment. That's what we call
That's
it.
what it was. Yep.
You had your Wii U.
Actually, yeah, that's very apt. Yeah, you're like,
But
I have a PS5, but I've been investing my PC more over the past couple years.
yeah,
So,
you know,
I mean, I'll be turning it on in April with Soros, but other than that, yeah.
it sucks because at this point in time, I'm like, I really don't have any like games on my PS5, and like every time a new game comes out, like perfect example, like Crimson Desert is out. I just shout out to Jen. I
Man.
just talked to her about Crimson Desert, and I was like, and in my head, I'm like, man. Personally, I would prefer to buy this for my computer, but I don't have any games on my PS5. Do I just buy it for PS5 so I can say I have another game on there? Like it's hard. It's hard for me to decide.
It was
Yeah.
like a pity, like a
a
pity purchase.
pity, not petty,
yeah.
pity. It's a pity
Yeah.
invite.
I guess I'll buy
Yeah.
this for you.
Yeah, like oh man, like you need a new
PS5's gonna
disc.
feel bad.
You know what I'm saying? You need a new disc in your mouth. Let me go ahead and get this. Go ahead and buy this new Crimson
Oh,
Desert.
man.
Put it in your mouth so you could play something.
Yo,
you ain't
pause,
playing nothing.
Definitely. Pause on all levels.
Super pause. Super pause.
Ultra
But even still,
I
I'm
mean,
just like,
I'm a little opposite. You know what I'm saying? As far as that PS situation.
Yeah.
You know, basically when it comes down to like, I literally bought the PS5s like specifically for the exclusives.
mhm.
And you know what I'm saying, from God of War to Horizon to, you know, whatever. If it's something that I can sit up here and play on Xbox, I'm not gonna get it. I might play it on my Xbox or I might play it on my PC. You know what I'm saying? Most likely my PC because I haven't fired up my Xbox in a while. But definitely like Sony still caters to the exclusive situation, like the Spider stuff. Like these are great games and stuff like that. Even though it almost killed my PlayStation 5, I hated that. Like I had to get like a fan for my PlayStation 5 because that Spider-Man was running it hot. I don't know what was going on with that, but yeah, like honestly, Xbox definitely had this moment as far as like, yeah, this was a Wii U situation for me. You know what I'm saying? For Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like this like I'm literally like I switched playing my Xbox like Game Pass stuff on my Xbox. I started playing on my PC. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do the same thing over here. So it's like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, they definitely kind of fell flat on their head on that one. But this new Helix, bro, it's gonna do the same thing my computer does or anybody's computer does when you buy it. So it's kind of like, are they really gonna win on this one?
right.
Because
That's my
it's doing the
concern.
exact same thing. And I'm like, I can just build something, and it might even be cheaper for me to build something if they're gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Look, the only way they can beat that is if it's like $800. You know what I'm saying? Which I doubt they'll do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it depends on what they're putting all in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm looking at 800 if they want to keep it kind of like a hybrid, necessarily a full PC or whatever. But at the same time, if you think about how our consoles are right now, it's already a PC. It's just a
More closed.
Yeah, basically. But I think when they say, like, in my mind, if you talking about it being like a hybrid console / PC, you know what that really tells me? You ain't putting no disc in that boy. Like, that's
Oh
it.
yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, yeah.
Without a doubt. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like just like I mean, Valve has already brought the hardcore PC heads to just digital only decades ago, like back in the 2000s. So I mean, there's like a very small vocal. I bought Cyberpunk 2077 physical with 4 discs. Like, all right, cool. Switch to disc 2 while you're at it. But yeah, like, and I mean, granted, yeah, like, with this generation, with Game Pass in general, it's gotten a lot of the main Xbox player base just converted to digital only. Shoot, I mean, I kind of was not. I mean, way back, what was it? I was interested in getting an Xbox One back then. It was gonna be Sunset Overdrive and then like the Master Chief Collection. I have never gone back to Sunset Overdrive. That's one of my long-term backlog type games. And then 2, they screwed up the Master Chief Collection. I mean, they eventually fixed it, but years later when it didn't matter, it was just goodwill at that point. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just kind of not interested in Xbox no more. Did like most people back then, my friend group went to PS4. And then fast forward to, 2019, 2020, when the rumors were swirling about the new PlayStation, new Xbox. I was like, man, let me just stockpile some money and let me just truly invest in building a PC. And in 2019, I built my first PC, and I'm still mostly running it right now. I've upgraded like the RAM, not this year. And not this year. That would have cost the grip. I saw that in the store. I saw like $800 16 gig RAM sticks. I was disgusted. But anyway, and I did upgrade the graphics card a couple of times. It's GPUs aren't really that expensive to upgrade if you're not trying to go for the most high end thing every time. You don't need to do that. Only PC Master Race dudes tell you to do that. You don't need to do that. But I digress. So to say all that to say, really, my PC has been an Xbox since 2019. I don't have Game Pass anymore. I kind of subscribed to it last year. I think less than a year ago, roughly. But from 2019 up to just last year, I pretty much was playing either third-party stuff, some first-party through there. Well, the first party that was releasing, it wasn't getting canceled. Like they've set such a precedent now that they're releasing their stuff just on PlayStation. So like at this point, I think the only people that are really going to be looking forward to an Xbox PC hybrid system are the hardcore Xbox dudes that are just staunchly anti-Sony, for whatever reason, Nintendo for the few things that do come over, like Grounded. And, we're getting like Child to JB. You said South of Midnight, March 31st, by the way, for $40.
High of Life.
Oh, that's how I play High of Life on Game Pass. That game was fun and weird, but it was fun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get the sequel though. Not me.
But I'm definitely getting a sequel. That thing is funny. Okay. It's out actually.
It is out. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for it to get cheaper and I'll just grab it on Steam. But yeah. So I kind of viewed my PC from 2019 and just built upon that as the Xbox experience. And then we saw studios getting closed, them gobbling up studios, and then High on Life should have been one of their like, yeah, we got one, guys, and they're like, you got one, all right. And then the following year, nope, we're closing the studio, and it's like y'all gaslit all of us. You literally gaslit us all to think that was a great success for you, and in actuality, it was not.
It was not.
You closed the studio. It's a cool action game, rhythm based, by a studio that don't even the last 2 games were just horror games. It just man. But anyway, I don't want to rant on too much. Overall, I'm not. It's weird though. It's really weird. I think they're gonna continue on with this hardware, and maybe have some expectations like Valve does. Like obviously Valve ain't trying to sell like the Steam Deck. No matter what Steam Deck fanboy 1234 says on Twitter, like it's never gonna match up sales wise to a Nintendo portable.
No.
When Sony releases the PSP3 or whatever they want to call it, the Portal Real Edition in 2028 or whatever, in 2028 or whatever, like that's gonna sell crazy too because it's got that name behind it, you know, portable PlayStation. Ooh, we back, boys, all that stuff. So Valve kind of sits in this unique place of like they own Steam. What's the name? Gabe Newell, whatever. He falls asleep and make another 2, 3, 5, 10 mil just off of Steam sales.
Yeah.
So it's just like they could just do stuff. Like they have that. What's it? Deadlock. Their multiplayer game. It's like a third-person MOBA type game, and it's gaining steam now. It's still invite only, but they're Valve. They can do whatever the heck they want. So in their hardware, they kind of have their expectations for it. You know, I think maybe Steam Deck is between 5-6 million now, maybe. Maybe after all this time, which is, I mean, it's good for that type of a niche product, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, though, I guess the only way if Xbox wants to traditionally seriously care about the console hardware space again, they kind of have to pull a Sony what they at least said this week for their PC releases and kind of just say, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Yeah. We're keeping it for our exclusive hardware.
Yeah.
They gotta double down on their current like 6 dozen studios they own now, and then, you know, make sure that the stuff that they're releasing is, you know, releasing on time. They have a good cadence. They come out in a good state. You know, everything. And I don't know, just have some healthy bundles if they want to approach it that way. But yeah, I don't know. Like Microsoft's Microsoft's whole thing of like Copilot AI is pushing a lot of people away too.
Yeah.
Myself included. Like this is still, it's like a sliver of the pie, but it's like a sliver that's growing bit by bit. More people are investing in Linux-based PCs.
Yeah.
Not so much as Windows-based. And I know that may sound kind of scary, like, oh man, isn't that just all typing commands to open Google Chrome or something? Not really. A lot of them are really very similar to Windows now. It's very user-friendly now. But yeah, so a lot more people are getting more into Linux stuff for their PC stuff. You don't have to worry about Windows updates. You ain't got to worry about Copilot trying to tell you to AI this and AI that. There's a whole lot of laundry list of things. I'm not going to ramble about it too long. But they got a lot of stuff against them. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how they approach it. So.
Okay. Well, anybody else have any thoughts on Helix?
You know, Xbox, what I don't understand is like they're like the student in class where they had the whole month to do the project.
Oh man,
you get where I'm coming from already, and everyone's got their project, and then they're that student where it's like you had the whole month to do it. Like, when did you start? Oh, like an hour ago, like before class. Like, I don't know. Like
in the computer lab before class.
Everyone did like a 10-page paper, and they only managed to get like 1 page, and they were like, "Yeah, this is my project, my paper." What have you been doing all this time? Like, that's how I feel about Xbox, man. They'll be like, there'll be some games in development for forever. We haven't gotten an installment in over 10 years, and then they show up, and it's like, yeah, this is what we got so far, but we still have to finish the rest of the game, like Halo Infinite. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Halo Infinite.
What are you doing? Like, you've had all this time. You have all these studios. You have all this money. Why are you taking so long? Why are like the games not coming out finished? And so you know that's biting them in the butt. It's they're reaping the not the rewards, the opposite, the punishments.
Yeah.
So people just lost faith in them, and it's been bad. I feel bad. I want to root for them because they got some amazing stuff, but man, they just
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the Helix. I'll keep an eye, but not feeling promising. They really gotta switch things up.
Yeah, but just don't go the Switch way. That's all.
Yeah.
Have you considered the Xbox Ally?
Oh god.
With that being said, the gaming industry is like kind of in a weird place right now. Like is everybody's making these weird moves, or not making moves, or just I don't know. It's not the industry that we are used to, and it's like it's in is there such thing as a gaming recession? Like it's
Pretty
like
much,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in it right now.
like a video game crash type of
I
thing.
think,
Like,
Yeah.
I think we're in a, you know, how some people will say like, "Oh, are we gonna have another gaming crash?" I think we've talked about it here as well.
yeah.
I honestly think we are literally witnessing a slow motion crash.
Yeah.
Like I think we're literally seeing it happen. It's not like how it's gonna happen in the '80s. Everything's a lot different from that decade. I wasn't born, but I can read books. I read up on what happened back then. But yeah, I think we're really in the middle of a slow motion game crash of different parts of it, and
Yeah.
it's not cool. Yeah, it's really bad.
It's unfortunate. But with that being said, we have some heavy things, especially in the U.S. If you're from overseas, you ain't dealing with this as much per se. But the one thing that a lot of us Americans have been complaining about is tariffs, and tariffs have been a pain in our neck because a lot of the cost for those tariffs have been passed down to us in different kind of ways in electronics. And you know what? Somebody finally said enough is enough, and I ain't dealing with it no more. And that company, surprisingly, is Nintendo. So, Cisco, tell us about Nintendo and this tariff situation.
So, from my understanding, with these tariffs, we ate the cost, but also like it affects the companies as well, because then people stop buying and people, And what Nintendo did is they didn't lower the prices of their stuff. Kind of ate the cost in a way. I mean, we technically eat the cost, but they do too as well. So I'm surprised they, I know a lot of companies are on their way to, coming to sue our government for like unlawful and unfair tariffs. But Nintendo, yeah, they're coming and swinging. First they Pokemon Company got a little ticked off when the White House tweeted out "Make America Great Again." We're using the Pokopia fonts, and Pokemon had to come out and be like, "Yo, we didn't authorize this. They're just kind of doing whatever." And then now they're Nintendo's suing. So yeah, I mean, we always kind of hear about Nintendo going after smaller creators or developers or somebody like me who might be selling 3D printing. All of a sudden, the ninja comes through the door and fucking two eyes at me.
Who authorized you to make those?
No.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get those dimensions from?
Please remember me.
What was it? The kid in I don't know where this was. Was it Argentina or something? Some kid made his own Game Boy because he was too poor, and they said that Reggie personally went over there.
That's crazy. Yo, that's actually wild.
That didn't happen. That was a joke. But
okay. Yeah,
it's they got that reputation that they'll sue anybody for anything, and it's like, man, go after someone, pick on someone on your own side. So here they are going after a government. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really curious how that's going to turn out. Now, I don't really know how this works because Nintendo's going to sue. Maybe I am so out of the loop, but I feel like is it just me or can they even sue the government? I feel like our government can do whatever they want. I feel like they could just be like, well, Nintendo, screw you, and that's the end of it. What's the higher power that can force our government to be like, all right, we lost the lawsuit, here's the money.
So
you want to get it?
You know it's weird. This is what I've heard. I've always heard that. You know how we fear this one world government?
Yeah.
There kind of already is that.
Yeah.
In a sense, when it comes down to I believe like the money system or something like that. And I believe there's a global court, because I think this same court, this is where you can charge somebody for war crimes and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I always wondered about that. Like, how does that even go through?
Yep.
And I'm still like learning, you know what I'm saying, what exactly that is, but there's already like this world court, and I believe that's where you kind of take like these international cases to, or whatever like that.
Yeah, there's that, and two, the if I may be saying it wrong, but the judicial court is separate from like the court of Congress.
Yeah, it is.
So like whenever you, like, for example, when like they have the court cases where it's like somebody versus the state. You know what I mean? Like how can the state go how can you have a whole
the state go against a person?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's kind of it's along the same lines as that. So like it's, you would think even because it's a whole country, it would be like, well, wait, like you're from that country, so don't you have like you know what I mean? Like aren't you kind of what's that word for it? Not like a friend, you have a conflict of interest. But like Vito said, like it's on a global level, so they won't pick just a bunch of people who are connected in that kind of way in order to make these. But two, the tariffs were illegal anyway. Like the tariffs can only be put in place by the Congress, and it wasn't. It was put in place by the president, which you can't do. And I know there's some workarounds by that, but the craziest thing to me, at least to me, in this overall spectrum of what's going down, is that track record shows that Nintendo doesn't ever go after anybody unless people have already put in the work to know that they're gonna win.
That's facts. That's true.
That's why I brought that up, because I'm like, Nintendo, I know usually is very confident that they're gonna win, and that's why they even do it in the first place. So I'm like, but I feel like lately our government's been like, you even just said, like illegal tariffs. The president decided that. So I'm like, lately I feel like, I watch so many things on the news and on social media of like how our government's going, and how like, our people are trying to protest and stand up, and even like in the government people are speaking out, and it's like just deaf ears. There's no way to, like, even democracy's failing, like are voting for things and it's just not happening. It's like there's promises, and then they just goes completely, like, we just get completely betrayed, and it's like there's no higher power to keep any of this in check. And so I'm like, so how is Nintendo of all companies going to get what they want, because the government seems to be unstoppable right now? So that's what I'm like really curious.
So the interesting thing about Nintendo doing it, cause when I saw that I was like, oh snap, but I kind of read further into it. So yeah, just like what Sandstorm said before too, Supreme Court, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, they pretty much came out and just flat out said, hey bro, what you're doing with these tariffs, and have been doing since last year, is actually illegal. So if any corporation that has been affected due to these much higher global tariffs here in America for inbound, outbound, whatever, they have the right to sue you to get money back. And so there's been hundreds of companies doing so. Companies like Costco, FedEx, on. Nintendo is now just being a corporation, and they're joining the ranks. Now, we all know why this is happening, because we literally watched the Switch 2 Direct last year. We saw the price of the Switch 2. There was, $450 for the console. We're just going to say that. We're not going to talk about the Mario Kart bundle. $450 for the console. So there was some dialogue back then supposedly saying, oh, is this because did Nintendo preempt the tariff price? Did they bake in the price? This and the other. Nintendo has not raised the price of the Switch 2 because they want to maintain momentum for what they got. They understand this. They have raised the price of the Switch 1 consoles. They've raised the price of Amiibos. They've raised the price of pretty much all the accessories except for the Switch 2. But they still see that they had to pretty much change course a little bit and make those adjustments because they happened literally the same time they revealed their new, the Switch 2.
Yep.
So like, yeah, so they're I mean, I know everyone on the internet is just like boo Nintendo government because they are the harsh, cruel, and unusual corporation of like we're gonna use all of our legal force to destroy you in court. Like they're just they're chaotic evil about they're lawful evil with that. And it is what it is. You can like it, dislike it. I'm just like that's pretty weird, bro. But you're a corporation, so you do you. But yeah. So I mean, I don't know if they're gonna win this. I think they have a chance. Like you said, like they don't usually go into these battles thing and they're in a losing situation. They usually get their elite lawyer, people. They research everything, put up a case.
The X ninjas.
The X, and that's right. They got the elite of the elite. They got the top echelon, like the ones that they only engage when it's like, yo, we gotta hit them. We gotta hit them swiftly.
He was out here killing.
Hey, so just brief. Is the report saying that Nintendo's suing the U.S. government or they're suing Donald Trump?
They are suing the U.S. government, which all branches are, the same leaning of, Donald Trump himself. And they said that one of the reasons why they're going this direction too is I found a TechCrunch article. They said that the lawsuit comes after Supreme Court decision struck down with the tariffs. But, okay, so here, Trump's executive orders it was basically an organization called the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, which is basically kind of a crazy way of saying I'm gonna just do tariffs how I feel like it, and you can't just swing around that power apparently.
Right, because I said so.
Yeah, because I said so. Yeah, basically. So it's just, I mean, it's gonna feel weird to root for the corporation, but in the case of just gaming in general, I'm gonna root for them, and I think it'll be smart. I mean, it's funny that Sony ain't doing this, as far as I know. Maybe they're part of that, and there's been no big like news headline about it. But a company like Sony, who clearly cares about their hardware pricing, should probably do this too. But maybe since they're on, like, they consider themselves on the tail end of the PS5, they're maybe just kind of thinking more about PlayStation 6. And that's really just the RAM shortages due to AI everything. So that's a different can of worms. But they're in their right to do this. Go Nintendo Corporation. Do it. Do the daggone thing. So Switch 2s don't suddenly go up to price to like $500 or something.
It's gonna be like Xenoblade 1 where the two titans are like attacking each other in the intro.
You're gonna get frozen there just for an eternity. Like, Ooh, actually we don't want that, because we actually don't want that outcome. We want Bionis to defeat Makanis.
Yeah.
Bionis is Nintendo, Makanis is the U.S. government Trump. But it's a mess, man. It's just a mess. Every day is something new. But go Nintendo. Woo. Hopefully they win, and hopefully Switch 2 stay at 450, so more people can get Pokopia and other games.
Yes, and more giveaways.
That's right.
The more people can buy it, the more giveaways there are.
Absolutely.
I think it's shout out. What up, Vigil? He said I don't think they'll win. I
don't think so either, to be honest.
I don't think so, because in a normal political climate, probably. This climate, no. Or at least there's going to be a lot of nonsense to a good outcome.
I think I will say this. I think that even if they don't win, I think somewhere in their not their testimony, but you know what I'm trying to say, in their little piece, somebody's gonna be like, they kind of got a point, and behind Nintendo is gonna be 500 other companies like, ooh, that was good. Write that down. Down. Search on that. Search on that one. So while they may or may not win, I think it's gonna be like a united effort where somebody is gonna be like, "Ooh, do me next. Do me next. I want to go. It's my turn. It's
Yeah,
my turn.
yeah.
Let me present to the class." You know what I mean? But like I said, Nintendo is always about put that paper in my hand now. Now, I will say this because I have seen a lot of people on Twitter talking about just, Nintendo is stupid for doing this and y'all are dumb for supporting Nintendo on this. First off, shut up. Second off,
Right.
like, this is the time, you know what I'm saying? Like this now, mind you, I think people think very short-sighted with this kind of stuff, right? Let's say hypothetically Nintendo wins. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, I feel like, oh, they're not gonna give you a refund. Like, oh, just because they win, they're not gonna throw you a refund of the money that they get. I don't care about that. That's not the point. The point is that everything that we have is costing a lot, and it's obviously hurting our economy, at least the United States economy, our economy, and it's obviously messing with their prices and their economy, their business practice as well. Do I think that games are going to go back to $60? Nah, that ain't happening.
Not at all.
That ain't happening.
Not at all.
Well, right now.
Yeah, the stuff that happened before the tariffs is still going to apply. Like, those things are still going to apply. But do I think that we're going to continuously get $110 controllers and games costing $90 to $100 because of tariffs and all that other stuff? No, I think those will go down. You may not see them go down immediately, but I do think, like, over time, man, I feel like Trump right now, like, is it going to hurt now? Yeah, it's going to hurt now, but you're going to be conditioned for it to be okay down the road. I really do think that over time, those costs and things like that, they will be a lot better, and the prices for things will be a lot easier. I also think that if you do see a price increase, and how many price increases we got from the PlayStation 5, I think that they will start sliding the other way. And that includes the Switch as well, the original Switch. I do think that price will start sliding the other way over time as well. Vigil, oh, this is your piece. I let Cisco, you go ahead. I'll let you do it.
What?
But I was gonna say what Vigil said, but
The Bacopia?
Yeah.
I know, man. I want that game. I hear it's so good, and I'm like, man. Yeah, I didn't have too much faith in Bacopia, but I was like, I'm gonna just wait until it releases and see what people say. And now everybody's saying it's real good. Then the reviews came out, and it was like the highest rated.
It is. I mean, it started at a 90, and I think it's at 89 now. But that's still really good. I haven't seen a poke. I don't think I've ever, I don't think I've ever seen a poke. I mean, not that it always matters, Metacritic live and die, but it can help gauge it generally. Yeah. But yeah, that's the highest the critics have rated the Pokemon game. Now, granted, it's weird because I've never really. I mean, to me, I think it's because it's got a physical release as well. But they've never really pushed these side games that much. These Pokemon spin-offs.
But you got to think about it too, Geronimo. It's a physical game, but what kind of game? What kind of
key card? Oh no! Oh no! How dare! No, not like Final Fantasy 7 again. Key card! It's over.
Do we know why it's a game key card? Because I heard it's only like 10 gigs. Why?
Because I'm like, you didn't hear from me?
Is money?
Because they can.
True.
No, but real talk. No, I think it's. I think it's just. Actually, I'm not really sure. Jokes aside, for real, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That route.
Maybe they knew they were cooking with gas for real.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's do a physical for just Japan and everywhere in the world. But
yeah, I don't know.
Angry Vigilante said. I've heard him say this too before with Mario Tennis. You can rent games. Where can we rent games?
GameFly.
GameFly. Oh.
Yeah, GameFly's still out here.
After Blockbuster went, I've never been able to rent. I never knew there was an option for renting games.
GameFly, I think. Well, yeah. As far as like major stuff, GameFly is like the only major company here in the U.S. where you can, actually, if you've never had an account with them or subscribe, you might. Don't quote me. You might be able to start with a trial.
Okay.
You might be able to. They have a presence on Twitter as well. They be tweeting sometimes too.
GameFly. GameFly.
And every now and then, they're not doing this so much now these past couple of years, but every now, I know during the Switch years, they would just in general, they would like sell some of their used games, and they would sell Nintendo stuff for like $20-$30, which is really good for Nintendo discounts. A little, hey, I'm just letting y'all know. Not a lot of people know about them deals. When people be like, no sales. Wrong, bro. You're just looking in the wrong places. And but yeah, I would say Cisco real rap. I definitely look into game. Well, one, see if they have it in stock, because I've been hearing.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to get a hold of right now. But yeah, definitely check it. That might be your ticket, at least to get into it first.
Yeah. It's gonna be a minute, because the job I work, like the paychecks don't come into like I think like 3 or 4 weeks after.
Oh wow!
Like it takes a minute. So
like monthly? Oh man.
That's what it. Yeah, it's like it takes a minute. It's awful.
I'll double check the GameFly stuff for you then. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that might be an option.
Yeah, I don't see any Switch 2, but I do see original Switch.
They don't have Switch 2 on there?
Yeah, I don't see Switch.
Oh, GameFly, you making me a fraud. I thought they had Switch 2 stuff on here.
I see PS5, Switch.
They have a Switch 2 section.
PS4, Xbox One.
No, Samsung, they got it.
Oh, they do. It's at the top.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it in our thing right here, if I can find the tab. There it is. Right here.
Yep, they got it available.
Copia and Pokemon. So far, Gengar is.
Oh man, yo, Gengar, close your mouth, brother.
Close your mouth.
Close your mouth, bro. No, I'm just joking. But now that's actually really
Scizor is coming along pretty nicely. I haven't painted the base.
That's a great start, man. Yeah, that's a great start.
So I was doing a little bit on the side. I'm sure you guys saw my little brush moving on the bottom of my.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Copia, I'm hoping to pick that up soon. I'm trying to win that giveaway. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, I hear that.
Honestly, the last thing I'll say about Pokopia, I never really doubted it. I didn't really just know how the game went. Like when they announced it and saying like, oh, it's to me it came across Animal Crossing and Pokemon. I was like, oh, that could be really good if they do it right. And then they had the treehouse. I think the treehouse is what tipped the scales, because that was the first time there was some previews of people talking about they liked what they played, but previews can change. They can flip flop by full release, depending. But I think that treehouse, I didn't watch all of it because it was like 20-30 something minutes.
Yeah, I didn't watch all of it either.
I skimmed through it.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I skimmed through. They had like a segment that was just a single player. Like that first area and how you make the habitats to get the Pokemon to appear. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And how different stuff kind of alluded to like the lore bits. And they showed the multiplayer, and I was like, oh no, this is about to take over the streets.
The multiplayer is what I'm really interested in.
You can play prop hunt. That's genius.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's so smart. Are you kidding? Man, that's so smart. But the only barriers to it is really just a Switch 2 and $70. That is no easy pill to swallow. Real talk.
I'm seeing a lot of people get priced out currently. I'm seeing so many people on the internet being like, they either have to buy a Switch 2 or they're like, it's too much to even just get the game alone.
Yeah.
The pricing these days is like, I'm getting priced out. I can't afford it. So I'm like, dang, it's like these $70 really games, man. It's too much.
Yeah, I do really wish Nintendo would especially like for like, I know Mario Tennis Fever, it's probably gonna do good over time, and they probably have their expectations. Cool, 1-2 million or whatever. But like even that game being 70, that's I get it. Mario is in the title, but it's just like I feel like for like spin-off games, they should at least be like 60, just a little cheaper. Not to say it's not, the value is less or whatever, but just it ain't easy out here. I know Nintendo's kind of on their Disney run right now with like
Yeah,
movies and like the top dollar for everything. They've done their own Disney Vault off and on with their releases here and there.
Nintendo tax, Pokemon
Nintendo tax is getting rough.
Nintendo tax.
Yeah, so it's like, I kind of wish, just so more people can get into the Switch 2 ecosystem. It's actually really good. We know this, but it's really good. It's just it's pricey. It's just pricey. So yeah, so I feel like it's just gonna take less day ones, less first month. It's just gonna take longer overall. Shoot, I'm actually looking at some stuff to sell just to get other stuff later. So
yeah, I'm trying to keep
not like any of the Nintendo stuff. Like I'm probably gonna sell Cyberpunk. I'm probably gonna sell that. It was cool, but I'm probably not gonna play more of that.
I'm probably gonna sell Gengar. I need the money.
Hey, no, the good thing about Gengar is you can make more of those Gengars.
Yeah, I can make more.
And then suddenly, I'm sorry, your homie that's on the Nintendo podcast. You just all you can do really. You just here's the new Sizzler. Slide that over. That's free PR. They're gonna next time you do you do more shorts, they're gonna just start flooding the comments. I want to get that.
How do you get that? I want that. Yeah.
I'm actually serious, though. That's legit. That's legit.
I mean, a lot of people are hitting me up about you have an Etsy store and should we how can I get my hands on that? What money? Name a price. And I'm like I don't know because I'm a little worried about the Nintendo Ninjas coming for me. I'm like, I don't know about like selling them. Like they're just for personal use because there's two layers of the copyright. It's the characters belong to Pokemon, and then the models belong to artists. Now I'm taking.
Oh right, I'm sorry. Actually,
yeah.
I'm just excited because they look really good.
Yeah, no, and like I mean, I got some people on the side where I'm like, all right.
I feel that.
Right.
Send me a bill. I'll set, but I don't want to do like a mass producing store type of deal. So right now, like I'm just doing them for fun because that you also do the photography with it. It's my whole hobby. But yeah, like I'm really into gift giving. Like I've been gifting a lot of these to friends. But I mean, like there is somebody like I have what's his name? Tech Wiz. He hit me up and was like, "Yo, the starters," and I was like, "All right, all right."
Yeah, the starters are clean, so
we'll do a transaction. I'll do the table. It's not too illegal, I think. But like a public store, like nah. It's just more like word of mouth. If somebody's like, "Hey, would you make me this if I pay you this?" I'll be like, "Okay, yeah."
That's smart. Yeah, I when I used to go to conventions years ago, I know like when you go to like the artist alleys and whatnot, I noticed a lot. Not saying just like this, but I would notice that gray area would kind of be in full effect.
That's something I would be willing to do, like a booth,
like local,
to sell these and just have like a whole booth, like
just what you see is that is all there is, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just worried about. I don't think this ever happens, but I have a very bad guilty conscience, like really bad. And so I immediately start assuming, like, what if just somehow all of a sudden here comes, hey, that's my design, you're stealing. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
That's real. That's truly real. Yeah. That's commendable. I respect it. That's good. Yeah. We don't want those type of ninjas on anyone's backs.
Right.
We don't want those problems.
Yeah, they're coming full force.
Yeah.
They'll be like, matter of fact, let me check out the rest of his channel. Let's see what's going on here.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, man. Pokey is taking over the digital streets.
Yeah, J-Biggs will get it eventually.
He's gonna wake up. He's gonna see the icon and then switch to be like, who did? He's gonna be in the house. Who did this?
It's already popped in and switched too. Like
that'll be April Fool's joke. That icon just appears out of nowhere.
There's a Target. There's a Ditto plush. You didn't realize you're staring at it for 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what am I doing?
This looks like the Ditto trainer.
Join us. Join us, Jay.
Join us.
Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur.
He's looking around. Everybody's got the dot eyes.
Yeah, like all of a sudden we just got dot eyes, like freaking Funko Pops or whatever.
He's trying to like check out the stuff at Target. I actually tried it, and he's like looking, and it's like the dot eyes.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, as far as the game looks, I'm probably gonna live vicariously through just random streams or when the rest of you guys get it, hearing your impressions. I absolutely do not want to play that at all.
It's not your choice. It's Ditto's choice.
But Ditto said, transform into a copy of the game.
What if Ditto transformed into J Biggs and then played Bacopia? Would that count?
Oh, okay. Now, ooh, that's like a full circle right there. That's a full circle.
It's not me, I swear. I don't know. Your game says that it is.
Ditto put Pocopia icon on the Switch too. That's who did it.
All right. So with that being said, our final topic for this evening is the Mario Direct that's actually coming up here on Monday.
Right.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
And yet again, for a third week in a row, we have another Direct showing up. At this point, I guess the real question for both of you guys is, a Mario Direct actually needed? Mario movie Direct?
I mean, I'm guessing it's like what the final trailer for the movie, like the final push,
Mhm.
start getting tickets or whatever.
Yeah, because we don't really have a time, do we? We don't have a time on how long this Direct is going to be.
I don't. What,
Yeah,
are these usually like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, the last one was like 4 minutes, I think. I think so. We got Brie Larson as Rosalina, but like they could announce other voice actors, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really feel like we need this, to be honest.
I kind of don't want to watch it just because we're really close. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like,
Yeah, I just
what,
want to see the movie.
just
I don't
under
wanna
a
see-
month.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know. I'm a kind of. I'll have to just see what the how everyone's feeling after that. Are they gonna be like, yo, this new character and whatever? Like apparently the poster they revealed with this announcement had, or the one on Nintendo Today app has like a small thing of like Wart from Mario Brothers 2, which is interesting.
Oh, wow.
That's actually pretty cool. But other than that, I don't know what else they could show.
Yeah. It basically says on Monday, March 9th at 2 p.m. Pacific time, come on through to watch the Nintendo Direct for the Mario movie, where they are showing the final trailer for Super Mario Galaxy movie. They've also put it after that, please note that no game information will be included in this protest.
Oh, no 3D Mario.
Yeah. So you
Or
ain't
my
getting no
Switch-
Mario.
Or my Switch 2 away. No 3D Mario in the Mario Galaxy Direct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nintendo always knows.
Yeah. So it's yeah, I'm gonna kind of agree. I don't really think this is really even needed.
Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of don't want to. I mean, I'm not seeing this like big plot spoilers, but I've kind of been like not paying too close of attention because I'm kind of already on board with another Mario movie. So like, I'm gonna see it regardless. Like, it may not be day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because April 1st. That's actually family member's birthday, so I may not even go out to see it then.
Mhm.
But I'll try and see it that Saturday before the show. I will try.
Yeah, I think. I mean,
is the first of Friday? Let me look.
I
That's
might.
a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That's not too bad then.
I may see it the first day.
Okay. Cool.
I'm actually try and push for going to see it the first day. As a matter of fact, but with that being said, I really don't think it needs another trailer. Like Jay Big said, he said he was gonna watch it day one from the first time that he found out they were making a sequel. I think a lot of us were kind of in that boat of like, oh, another one? Okay, yeah, sure. No matter what it is, it's Mario. We're gonna check it out. The first one was good, so this direct probably is like 5 minutes, and they like you said, Cisco, they'll probably talk about some, additional actors or whatever. Don't let it be somebody like. Don't do the cringe thing where it's like, oh, such and such new to this voice acting is going to be in, and they're like, hey, I'm such and such and such. I love Mario so much. I've been playing Mario ever since I was a kid. But I don't want to. No, you haven't. You were not. That wasn't you.
Those are always so funny to me because it's like we know it's kind of a manufactured say something nice about Mario from your past, but at the same time, it's like.
I think I would give you more points if you was like, so listen, I never played Mario a day in my life. And then I got this gig as playing such and such. And then I went to try Mario and I was like, this is not bad. Or like
the Harrison Ford method. Let's go.
This is actually kind of interesting. I would give you more credit for that. But don't tell me about how many years you played Mario. And then they're like, ever since Super Mario World, I've just been so excited about playing Mario. Cause I'm gonna be like, what other Mario games you been playing? Like, tell me that. Let me know. Tell me that. Well, I played Mario Party. That don't count. Well, I played Smash Bros. That one ain't either.
Yeah, that definitely don't count. That's a crossover game.
Yeah.
Like
Mario,
I play Star Fox because Fox is in Melee. Like,
you know what I mean? I play. One game I really love is Mario Kart. Nah.
That's actually, what? That's probably gonna be an answer for someone because Mario Kart is just one of those. Like, there's Mario, and there's Mario Kart, and there's everything else. It's just kind of like its own thing.
Yeah, but you got to be specific with me. You like playing Mario Kart? Yeah, which one?
What's your favorite? If they said like Mario Kart Double Dash, I'd be like, okay, you're valid.
Okay, I would accept that.
You're valid.
I don't know. Whichever one was on that one system. Yeah, see, right. That right there tells me everything I need to know. I forgot which one I played it on. Oh, okay.
Honestly, J Biggs, it's not even the fact that they say they have or haven't played Mario. To me, it's like how they say it. Like, you can like you can tell, and it's like they read a script and they memorized it and they said it in front of the Nintendo Direct camera or something like that. Or like for people like Brie Larson, who like even before the Rosalina, she was just like, oh yeah, I really like Metroid, this and the other. She like talked about it. She talked about games and stuff. Like that's, I think there's a difference. To say like I like to do the Mario, it's like, all right, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Just do your lines and let's call it a day. Like don't even fake the funk, bro. Like you ain't, to me, just do a good job with the role and that's it.
Or they're like, I love playing Mario and Luigi.
I'd be like, all right, man, which one?
Right. Do you though? I can't tell. We can't call it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, is March 7th. It's the first full week of March. And here we are with the fourth direct that we've gotten so far. Actually, will this be the fifth? So we've had a partner direct.
Third party.
We've had a third party direct. We've had a partner direct. We've had an Indies direct. We've had the Pokemon Direct. Was there a direct after that? Now we've got the Mario Direct. So
I don't think we need any more directs for the rest of the year, right, Sandstorm?
I mean,
looks at the camera like, I don't think we need to date anything, right? I think we're good.
I think at this point, we've got 4 directs. We don't need another direct until summertime comes around.
That would be rough. I'm not gonna lie. Like not saying they can't do that. Like they got Nintendo Today, Twitter. Have content creators hype up in like a video saying, "Wow, it's coming out this day for 10 minutes straight," or whatever. But like, we're gonna get a true blue traditional general direct probably before the end of this month.
Yeah. You know what I kind of think it is? I know there's already rumor about a direct coming up, that it's going to show up. I do, while I don't really care about who thinks a direct is coming up, and their sources or so they're on point with this, and they guessed this right, which cracks me up every time when I hear somebody talk about like, oh, the specs of this or the specs of that, and it was this person who got it right, so they know. I don't like
That's
that.
so tired, man.
Yeah, like
That just tells me they're not playing
They're-
video games. They're just
they're
playing.
so credible. They're so
Yeah.
credible because they know they have insiders. No, that's not how that works. But anyway, I do think that there is a direct coming sooner. And the only reason why I say that is actually because of the past 4 directs that we're just about to get. If you stuff everything in that they have talked about over the past 4 weeks into just one direct, you would have a really long direct. Like that's a lot of stuff to try and talk about. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so I think they were just like, you know what? We got to separate this because we got a whole lot to say. We got a whole lot to say and not enough time to do it in. So we'll just spread it out over the course of the next 5 weeks, and we'll just drop different directs. And actually, I was wrong. This would be the 5th direct because we also had the Treehouse direct. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
Every week.
yeah.
Wow, that's
Oh,
right.
So-
we've been on it.
We're wrong.
Yeah. So with that being said, how do you guys feel about a possible actual direct? That's how we call it now. We call them actual directs. A possible
Nintendo
actual direct.
Traditional. Yeah. I think I mean it would still be really nice to get one. However, like I think Pocopia or Pocopia and Tomodachi Life definitely is buying us some time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm feeling definitely more satisfied now. I think we just really needed that big game, and I think
Yeah.
Pocopia has been like filling that.
Now the big game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the Fire Red, like Pokemon just carried this year so far. Like
Mm-hmm.
One,
I
two,
mean, Mario
punch.
Tennis I heard is fun, but it just I don't know, that just wasn't enough to.
You
step
have
up
to
this year.
have that competitive spirit of the Mario Tennis now.
Yeah,
Like
But-
it's weird. The reviews, they really did not talk about all the single player offerings, and Jack mentioned it too, I believe.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's just, that game will do better over time, I guess.
we'll eventually get it when it's like on sale, or GameStop
Yep,
does their
yep.
buy 2 get 1 free used.
Yeah.
games. That's when I'll throw that in there.
That is a good
Uh,
get one free game for sure.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that. I need to start doing
That's how
that
I get
with
my games.
Nintendo
It's like that's
game.
how I do clean up at the end of the year. All the games I missed.
Yeah.
Collect them all.
Smart, smart actually.
Oh
yeah.
man,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause especially PlayStation. I remember the same year that Miles Morales and Last of Us Part 2 came out. I got them both for $10 each.
Oh, 2020.
Like used, crazy. Like
Huh. Oh, probably next.
GameStop. People, I know people get mad at GameStop and hope that they go under, but I'm like, no, they're my big source for games.
Yeah, me too.
I've gotten
They
some
got
good
used
prices
games.
from them too. I got like what was it? Oh, well, I got like Fire Emblem 3 Houses at one point. It was like $26, $27. They had some pretty good deals. Splatoon, I wanted to get the physical for Splatoon. I think Splatoon 2 was like $27 some dollars. Pretty. I mean, it was a couple of years after, but it was a pretty good price.
Mm.
Or no, a few years after. But anyway,
Mhm.
yeah. So no, I agree with
Yeah,
you
they
for
got
real.
good
Like,
deals. Yeah.
yeah, GameStop be having those good buy 2 get 1 free type deals.
Yeah, but yeah, they bought us time. Or Pokemon, I think, really helped with that. Like, really fill those like hype games with the Leaf Green, Fire Red. Like, I don't know, they bring in so many games. Then you got Champions coming, Gale
yeah, they-
Darkness. Like, we
Yeah.
just
Oh,
got
Gale of
all of
A
them.
lot of Pokemon.
Yeah,
that
it's,
today?
it's
That is sometime this month.
that's
Okay.
like in a week or two.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sometime.
And so we're just eating lots and lots of Pokemon.
I
and of
actually
course,
am gonna
the Winds and
probably-
Waves announced.
probably gonna try XD Gale. I've never played XD Gale Darkness.
It's good. I love that game.
Really?
I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
man.
I was hoping to beat Fire Red before they dropped that one, so now I'm ready to go. I just want to beat Golden Sun and Paranormal Sight, and then I'll be ready for Gales.
Nice,
but-
nice.
Yeah, no. I think we could wait now for what was it, the June Direct? I think we can now kind of, unless I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
I mean,
What could they do? April, like May?
No,
Like,
that's-
Honestly,
I
you
feel
know
like
what, another-
April and May is kind
another thing, this is a boring kind of businessy reason, I think, or I'm predicting or speculating. I think they're gonna do one this before this month ends because this is the last month of this fiscal year.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna probably want to satisfy because their stock. Well, I haven't checked it in the past couple of days, but the last time I checked the Nintendo stock, it's been sliding a bit. But that's mostly because of people being uncertain about stuff and
Oh yeah.
pricing and this and
I mean,
very
even I've been
active.
uncertain, and I'm all in for Nintendo. Even I've been
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah, they've been really quiet.
I don't know.
It's definitely one of those trust the system types, but of how things are just in general. It's more like, do we need to keep trusting the system? But then after the past couple weeks, like, okay, a lot of Pokemon, they can hold folks over. Yeah, but I do think they're gonna try. They're gonna get at least one. I think they're gonna get like a general out or whatever they want to call it. We'll see more of the Yoshi game. Hopefully, we'll see more of Rhythm Heaven Groove. Hopefully, they actually show us what the Splatoon Raiders game looks like, and then whatever other surprises they may have. Maybe a little Zelda here. The next offerings for NSO. Because like for GameCube, there's not. I don't think there's what there's Coliseum, which they chose Gale of Darkness first, which was surprising. I didn't expect that. I think Mario Sunshine is gonna come to that next or soon, or is on the way, I should say. So after that, there's not too much for GameCube NSO.
Coliseum is not out, right?
No.
But I'm kind of wondering if Coliseum is not out because doesn't Gale of Darkness don't they have like a compatibility thing between those two games too?
They usually do, but I've noticed with a lot of the NSO app releases, they're pretty walled off. Like they're literally just like emulated games. Like they're just like that's why like when like Fire Red Leaf Green was announced a couple weeks ago or so, and a lot of people were like, why is it not on NSO? And it's like, well, one, do you want to pay $50 to get access to one of those games if you aren't doing a family plan for the expansion pack? And then two, we would not likely have any proper trading because those are just emulated games for the most part. Like there's some other ones, some other platforms on there that don't have their full functionality. Like N64 stuff is missing some things for some games. So it's just like, yeah. So I think just doing a standalone release for those were good. But so I don't think Coliseum will have any communication or anything with Gale of Darkness. And I guess they're not exactly the same game, but they're similar type Pokemon games. So maybe they thought, let's just do one now and then one later. And I think Coliseum is the more played of the two. Because I remember back in the day, my cousin had it, and we would both like kind of just go back and forth playing like through the story of that, and that was fun. But did not have actually Gale of Darkness. So all I knew was Shaluki was a thing. And that was it. So, that'll be cool. That'll pretty much be a new Pokemon experience.
I'm the opposite. I played Gales, but I didn't play Coliseum.
Really?
Yeah.
I was the same. I played Gales.
Oh,
but
dang. I'm a weirdo.
Play that
Never
much.
mind. Never mind.
No, but one of my closest friends, Realio, he also played Coliseum. He didn't play Gales.
Oh, interesting.
So there's like, I guess everyone played one or the other.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Maybe
both.
not
I'll play
both.
Gales.
I mean, I do
and
too.
then I'm excited for
Those
Coliseum.
games are cool. Yeah, I really don't know much about Gale of Darkness. Only other thing I know you start with an Eevee instead of Espeon Umbreon like in Coliseum, and Mirror B is in it again because you battle him again. He has a battle theme again, which is cool. They knew. But other than that, that's all. And then Shalugi. But other than that, I don't really know anything about that game. So
I don't know anything about Coliseum. I know you play as a really cool looking guy that looks like a video character, and that's all I know.
Yeah. And that region in Coliseum was called the Ore region, like O, like ore, like rock ore, but it's spelled ORRE.
Isn't that? I think Gales is also that one.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
It is.
Is Gale of Darkness a low-key sequel? Wait a minute. I've actually never known that.
I don't know what the difference between the games are.
Oh, snap. I'm actually like, are we putting like two pieces of one puzzle by chance? All these years I never knew that. I thought it was a completely different area and they just had Mirror B because he's goated or whatever.
Oh, wait, sir. Taunt Squared. Like, Gales first as a kid, Coliseum. Wait, so were you able to play both? Are they the same game, just subtle differences, or are they two completely different games?
So
'Cause I don't know anything about Coliseum.
Well, okay, so Coliseum, that one had a more. And I don't know how if this is like how XD is or not, but that one had because you didn't start like a traditional fire, grass, water star. You started with an Espeon and an Umbreon, and it had a bigger focus on double battles in that game.
Yeah,
I
this
guess
one's
it was
Gale
third
Darkness
gen
as well.
technically. So yeah, that was a new thing back then. Yeah, and so the thing with that one is you'd have the this red-haired girl that would be with you that could tell when the Pokemon were like what do they call it?
Oh, Shadow.
Yeah, they're shadow Pokemon. Thank you. Yeah, they're like shadow Pokemon. And when you start battle, they show
the
her
launch
doing
pad.
like the eye stare zoom in, and then they'd be like, "Hey, that Linoon is a shadow Pokemon." And it's like, oh snap! So now we got to battle and catch that specifically, and that was a lot of the mechanics. And then they had like their own little, not like a Pokemon League, but you had like an area where you can do like just straight up battles back to back to back, and that was probably one of the more challenging parts of the game. Like you actually had to like grind a little bit and get their moves right. But yeah, but I mean, Gale of Darkness, I don't know how that one starts or anything.
Well, this looks different a little bit.
Yeah.
Same music.
Oh, so it is okay. So Sertan said, the commercial said Ore. Oh man, I got exposed. Got me saying Ore for like 20 some years.
Oh.
That's funny. But now, okay, so Coliseum was the first, Gale was the sequel. Oh, so it is a sequel, like as far as regions. Oh,
Okay. That makes sense.
Oh, interesting. Wow. There's so little I know about that game. It's crazy. I'm glad they're bringing it back. So, yeah. I think I am gonna, you know what? I think I am gonna I'm gonna finish up some of these indie games that I've just been kind of tiptoeing around, and I'm gonna add that in the mix for playing this month with Final Fantasy, because I do want to play through that. I've never played through that before.
Are the visuals better? I feel like doing comparison. I feel like the visuals in Gale's look a little more updated.
It should be a little better.
Yeah, they look a little more updated.
Yeah. Some of the stuff in Coliseum, like, man, it's been so long. Like, I know some of them, like the metallic, like industrial type areas, probably has not aged quite as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think the cities are probably fine. It kind of looks like on par with all the other GameCube games back then. They had like city areas or towns or whatever. The cool thing though, at least about Coliseum, at least I would read this on like Cerebi back in the day. But I do know Coliseum was like the bridge to get like Fire Red Leaf Green Pokemon in Ruby Sapphire Emerald without having to like beat one of the others straight up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you had to beat either of those games to kind of unlock the national decks. But in that game, you can just kind of trade to Coliseum, and then you can trade from Coliseum to the other, which was interesting. But that's also expensive because you have to have like games, transfer packs and stuff. But yeah, that and I think the Game Boy player as well, which is wild. But yeah, wow. Okay, cool. I'm learning a lot about XD Gale Darkness. I'm definitely gonna be playing that this month when it drops. Definitely be playing it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Compare teams and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Dang, there's been a lot of Pokemon love between Fire Leaf Green, Pokopia being a banger, and yeah, this is about to come out, and then Champions next month. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Man,
It's looking good.
Beating us up. They're covering all the bases here. Wow.
Just give us the rest of Gen 3. Give us Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
That's my weakness. If Emerald's on that eShop, I'd be like, yep, I got it too. Like another playthrough of Emerald, here I come. Oh man. But yeah, I guess to bring it all the way back. Yeah, General Direct before the end of March. I think I will hope that's what we'll get, because there is some stuff they do need to date. I mean, they gotta talk about stuff that'll be summer, fall, or at least give an idea. They gotta talk about the Fire Emblem game again, Fortune's Weave, or they might might just do a separate direct for Fire Emblem. I wouldn't be surprised. Not now, later.
Yeah,
but they might do one like their own Fire Emblem direct. But yeah, hopefully we get one, so everyone can be at ease. As far as what's next.
Facts. Oh yeah, not to mention some of the other third-party games.
Oh yeah. We've been getting. I feel like
Lots.
every day there's like either there's like a game that's getting a Switch 2 edition, or a game that's getting announced, or a game that's getting like dated, which is wild.
Resident Evil 9 is like.
Ooh.
doing
Oh,
really well.
Resident Evil 9. So it's been doing very the Japanese sales that came out. It did pretty well over in Japan. For the Famitsu tracking.
Yeah.
So it's like on PS5, it sold like 100 and some thousand, which is very, very, very strong. Because PS5 is weaker in Japan in general. Just straight up. And also for Switch 2 version, I think it sold about 38,000, which in a vacuum sounds very terrible. But apparently that beat what Resident Evil Village did when it launched on, because that was a PS4 and a PS5 release back then. I believe that was a PS4 release as well. And when it came out in Japan, it sold less than that, I believe. Less than the Resident Evil 9 Switch 2 numbers. And those numbers don't count digital or that Generations pack that everybody and their mama bought for to get all 3 games. So I think it did. I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably closer to 1 million. I wouldn't be surprised on Switch 2 alone. Yes, Resident Evil Requiem talk. Yeah, you've been rewarded, J Biggs. I've actually watched. I've watched a full playthrough of the game, not the Switch 2 version. I wish it was, but I've looked and seen bits. Yeah, I can't wait for Pragmata. That's really what it gets to.
Pragmata's gonna be so.
I can't wait, because like if Resident Evil 9 looks this good on Switch 2 release, about to be eating.
Yep.
But that game looks really good though. I'm not like a big type Resident Evil person, but I kind of keep my ear on the street of like Resident Evil talk. And I think this is gonna be this era's Resident Evil 4. Of like, this will probably be the new fan favorite for a while.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, it feels like it to me seems to build on the 7 and 8s of like that type of horror, and then like Leon is Leon. He's that guy.
Right.
I've seen some people who are like longtime fans who are like really like angry about Resident Evil 6 existing. They call it like, oh, this is Resident Evil 6 done right. So I'm like, oh, Capcom did something right. That's good, because apparently a lot of people are sour on Resident Evil after 6 came out. And then, but yeah, it looks really good, man. Like the early bits with what's her name, Grace, look fantastic. First and third person look good. I mean, I guess it. Whatever. If it drops frames, whatever. I haven't seen anything egregious. I haven't seen anything where like the game crashed or whatever. Whatever. It looks good. Like, I think Capcom's gonna be eating real good in 2026. Real.
Oh yeah,
good.
Capcom's doing amazing.
Yeah.
So that 30 exactly. Yeah, good point, J Biggs. I think that's it too. 38K. I think that was about all Capcom had for Japan on the shelves. Like, I think they sold through. I think it was what do you call it? I think it was supply constrained. Yeah.
So between 800 and 1 million on Switch 2.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's definitely that should. Well, I don't know about Xbox anymore these days. I'm not sure how people buy stuff on Xbox anymore.
Right.
I want to say Xbox should have sold more than that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's really good. 800K to 1 mil worldwide on just that's a really good start. Cause like it's literally been since RE4 on the GameCube since Nintendo platform had a brand new numbered day and date Resident Evil. That's major. So they have to. They're like. That's why we had that partner direct first, because Nintendo is still in the rebuilding phase of like third parties being on board consistently. Now we're getting, we're slowly but surely getting day and date releases. Or later ports that come out are actually running really well in the system, like Fallout 4. That Fallout 4 in the direct before looked like Dookie. That looked like a possible Switch 1 version. And then I was like, I don't know, bro. And then when it came out and I watched the videos, and I was like, oh, okay, Bethesda, all right.
Is doing that without DLSS? Wait,
without DLSS. It's looking way better than the PS4 version, which makes sense because it's stronger than the PS4.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, like it's been pretty good. It's honestly been more good like third party like releases, like as far as performance and looks, than the bad ones. Like there's only like a handful really, and most of those are just they didn't optimize it right. But yeah, we'll get that direct, man. We're definitely get that
Yeah,
direct.
for sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
that direct.
All right. So with that being said, we are at our time. So y'all know what it is. If I can actually find the song. There it is. Actually, that's not the song. That would be the wrong song. What did I name that song? No, it would be up here.
Stormcast outro.
Yeah, I need to just change it into this is the
That's-
outro right
That's
here.
something I would do. I'll just do outro 1 or whatever.
Yeah,
Know.
that's wild to me. I thought, oh, there it is. With that being said, we are up out of here. But before we go, Nintendo Cisco, what you got up for us?
Trying to think. Guys, been uploading shorts and stuff. I got some projects in the works related to my 3D printing. I'm really going in on the 3D printing stuff heavy because my next couple videos, besides the paranormal site video, a lot of my videos are going to be regarding 3D printing and Pokemon and all that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hopefully, I get that done this week. Hopefully.
Word.
Other than that, yeah, just gonna keep doing my thing, doing this content. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. If you guys didn't catch it last week, right? You were on you were guest starred on a episode with Dag and
Yes.
Night Sky.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, definitely go check that out if you haven't had the opportunity to check them out. Really good conversation about the Pokemon anniversary as well. Geronimo, what you got up for us?
I don't have anything ready right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in kind of one of those creative ruts again. I don't know. Like I've had ideas, but then I'm just kind of like, I don't have the drive. Not the drive. I don't feel like the passion for it from the original idea fades really quickly. So I'm kind of working on that for now. But I'm just gonna be playing games here and there. And yeah, just follow all of our socials, Twitter, of course. That's when I'll probably say, "Hey, a video's going up tomorrow. Stay tuned." That'll be that. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of just playing stuff here and there, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. With that being said, if you guys didn't catch it earlier in the podcast, definitely go check out the latest channel from Vito, which thank you. Appreciate that.
I had a copy. I was like, "Oh yeah, let me do it again."
With his unboxing of the Switch 2. You know how we do it over here every Saturday, usually at 7 o'clock. We moved it to 9 o'clock again this week, but usually either 7 or 8 or 9, somewhere in that vicinity, every Saturday. Tomorrow is the Jill. No, it's not. Tomorrow is the Winging It podcast. Thank you. At 7 o'clock as well. They will be talking about some stuff under the sun. One of these days, I'll let you in on the secret of what they're talking about, and I do have it because it's sitting right here. I'm looking. Monday is the Jill podcast, also at 7 o'clock. If you didn't check out the one last week, yes, I was finally on the Jill podcast again last week, which we had some really good conversation. And it sounded like most of the team was pretty positive about Pokemon and the 10th generation. So go and check that out as well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jay Biggs, Squared for coming through. Thank you, Darius, for coming through. Angry Vigilante holding it down. Also, go check out his channel as well. I don't normally say that, but definitely go check out Vigil's channel. It may either make you feel positive or make you feel real negative about some way. But either way, go check out my
You'll
man's
be
channel.
entertained regardless.
Yeah.
Check out his content. Check out his content.
What up, FL? We didn't say what up to FL, but appreciate you coming through, FL, and holding it down as well. Exodia in the building, and Dark Void was the first one to come through to say good evening, everyone. With that being said, thank you guys for showing up. We really appreciate you guys. Once again, make sure and hit that like button on your way out, and we will catch you guys later.